Okay, we should be live, I believe. I hope the levels are okay. It's a little bit different than pre-recording videos and then altering the volume, so I'm hoping that I'm coming through fairly clear. Just trying to get the live chat here to work on my phone. I had it working and then it stopped. Fantastic, so I can't even see the chat at the moment. Let's have another go at that then. But welcome to FTL whilst I'm sorting this out. This is, according to the Steam page, they describe it as a spaceship simulator roguelike-like. Oh, brilliant, Rannick, thank you very much and welcome to the stream. Yeah, first stream for the channel, despite, apparently I've got 1,700 pre-recorded videos, never done a stream. So nice to get one in here. Yeah, FTL, I love this game. I played this when it came out in 2012 because it's one of the only games that would work on a very cheap laptop. Fantastic, difficult, brutal game. I would start a new game, but during my little test runs, before I was, whilst I was setting this up, I've actually got off to a good little start in a ship I didn't anticipate using. I will explain the mechanics as we go in case you are unfamiliar with FTL, but the objective today is to try and get through the entire game, an entire run, completed on normal difficulty. I've got one here that is on normal difficulty, so let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Yep, you are indeed the first chat entries on the channel as well, on a live chat. Right, so here we go. I am currently at the end of Sector 2. You have 7 sectors to get through. You have, then you have Sector 8, which is the sort of boss sector in the end game. Let me just sort of show you. So what are we doing? We are a Federation ship trying to escape from the rebellion to deliver some important information back home, and we are being chased across the galaxy, as you can see here, and you jump from point to point whilst this wave, the rebel fleet, is catching up on you. So this is the end of Sector 2, and I've got quite a nice little NG ship here. So there's lots of different races in the game with lots of different ship layouts, and you would play them very differently. These guys are kind of like they're kind of like androids. I think they're like half android, half biological. I'm not quite sure. But they're very good at repairing, but they suck at fighting. They suck really bad. And then we also got a human crewman as well. And I managed to pick up this fella along the way. A little bug man. I've forgotten what their species is called, actually. And they're really good at fighting, which is perfect because these guys suck at it so bad. So we've actually got some onboard security, which is really nice. You start with an Ion Blast 2, which I will cover what that is in a bit. And we start with a combat drone, and I've picked up a second combat drone. So the way this ship plays is you generally use drones, essentially, to... it could do the bulk of your combat, it could be your defences as well. There's all sorts of drones you can use. We've only got 3 weapon slots. Most ships tend to have 4 weapon slots and 2 drone slots, but this obviously favours drones. Let's have a little... Yes, looking at the map, that ought to be a logistical nightmare to keep that sort of momentum. Well... what else have we got going here? I'm just trying to remember where I am in this run here. Right, yeah, so we're about to move on to the next sector. The Ion Blast 2, I am loving this weapon. I've never really used this before, but it shoots every 4 seconds, and essentially you can disable shield really quickly with it. As you can see up here, we can have up to 4 layers of shields, which we can actually build in. We can use scrap that we pick up along the way to upgrade our ship systems. So engines, medbay, O2, weapons, and then drones as well. You then also have subsystems such as piloting, sensors, and doors. So the doors themselves are here, which you can actually control, by the way. So, for instance, if you get a fire on board, it might be worth to actually remove oxygen and then put out the fire that way. And then you also have your reactor as well, which you use each bar here to power these systems. So I can take, for instance, I've got 2 spare there. If I remove one from engines, I sacrifice some evasion, which is up here. But I get the extra power, which I could then use for, say, if I had the slots to have double Ion Blast, then I would do that. But I'm going to go ahead and plop that back on. We've got 20% evasion, so it means anytime we get shot at, there's a roll on that shot for 20. Basically, if we roll that 20%, we could evade it altogether. So 2 shield, and it is worth building, I think, a good bit of engine. By the time you get to sort of the end game, we want shields up to full. That is kind of mandatory. I think we might be able to get by with 3 if we go high on the evasion and get a defensive drone. That would complement this nicely, but the double combat drone, although it's going to be pricey to run because of the number of drone parts that we need. Every time we use a drone, it does use one of our parts. It's a bit like if you have any weapon systems that are missile-based, you then also have a number of missiles on board. I generally avoid missiles. I find they're quite pricey to use, and they can get shot down by defensive drones as well. And then you've also got fuel. Each jump consumes 1 fuel. Goes without saying, really. Right, I think I've covered the basics. You've got a med bay here as well, so you can have boarding parties. And yeah, you can also board other ships as well. But then you're obviously going to get into hand-to-hand combat, and then you're going to go back and got to heal up, obviously. Generally speaking, if you can lure enemies to the med bay, you can pretty much win the fight every time. Even this little guy will win against one of those, because they'll heal up whilst they're fighting, which is very handy. And there you go. While venting puts out fire, Rannoch says here, it would likely reignite as soon as you put oxygen back into space because the heat is still there. Yes, I believe that's called flashback, is it? Or flash out, something like that. I did a health and safety course recently about that. I think it was the fire safety at my old workplace. And yes, you can reignite a fire in quite an explosive manner by doing that. But thankfully, that's not quite in here. Then again, also, if you're, it's going to be ice cold, isn't it? Absolute zero would be the temperature in the room by that point. You'd think. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next sector and actually play the game, shall we? Right, so we've got a choice of two sectors. We've got a civilian sector or an uncharted nebula. I find nebulas to be horrible because you tend to get boarded a lot. You get a lot of surprises there. So we're going to go for the civilian sector, and then we have a choice of two civilian sectors here. I guess that's kind of a gentle route, isn't it? So we'll do that. Alright, I agree as well. The med bay, being where it is in front of the bridge, is actually quite handy. Welcome to the new sector. Get to the exit beacon. Yes, right. I will read out the stuff as they go. One of the reasons why I love this crew is because there's a good bit of variety here. Sometimes you get what's known as blue text events, where essentially you come across a planet, a particular event happens, but one of your crew's really good at dealing with that event. So that's quite nice that we've got some variety. We can deal with a bunch of different events. You might notice we now cannot see into the rooms here. That's because we have jumped into a nebula. Even though we're not in a area that's known as a nebula, you can still get little pockets of them here. So we're going to go ahead and probably go this way out of it, because like I say, we generally want to avoid it. They'll probably can't get over here easily, can we? Bit of a sucky spawn, actually. Oh well. Never mind. Let's go. Do we have a fight? We do! Alright, so, upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. So we can give up 15 scrap, or we can reject their offer, which obviously we would be doing. Too bad you will regret this decision. So, pause the game right away. You can see their weapons are deployed. They've got a missile here, which is unfortunate. Probably a Artemis, I think it is. And then we've got a basic laser, probably. Or is it it might be one that fires twice, actually. We can see inside because we've got somebody on sensors. If we take you out of here for the sake of demonstration... Actually, I want to min-max this. So I'm going to deploy a combat drone right now, and we're going to put our Ion Blast here. So, Ion Blast is essentially going to disrupt the shields. I have set it to auto-fire. You can do it just a standard click to do it without, or if you press Control, auto-fire. And like I say, this charges really quickly. We've got the combat drone that's going to keep firing at it. That will also deplete the shield. But eventually, I'm hoping there'll be no shield left, and this thing will just take it out by itself. The only thing is, we've got to be careful for that missile there. It is the only thing. So, is there anything else I want to go over in the meantime? I guess we'll see how this patterns out. They do have a teleporter, so they're probably going to board me. I think you are on your way to do that. But let me just show you what we would actually see. We can't actually see inside their ship. If you get level 2 sensors, you can see inside, but I find it quite a useful bit of information. We now know we're about to deal with a rock dude. Rock dudes are average at fighting, but they have a lot of health. 150 health, as you can see there. 100 health here, 100 health here, 100 health here. Alright, let's see where he goes. In the meantime, we'll let the weapons do their thing. Lovely, you've gone down to the doors. We'll fight you here. In fact... yeah, no, let's give you some help. So the NG won't take any damage. The rocket missed! Wow, 20% evasion. That was beautiful. Lovely. Right, their shields are disrupted. They've got no O2. They've got no medbay. They're in a bit of trouble, actually. All we need to do is win this fight and we're good. Looks like we're... ooh! Awkward. Okay, we're about to lose our weapons. Okay, I am going to vent this out. And I'm actually going to bring you into the medbay now. We've turned power on into the medbay. You'll win that because it's, just one guy that's almost dead. Okay, the enemy ship appears to be trying to escape. He won't be able to because the pilot's chair is, well, inoperable now. You need both of these. That is the cockpit. You need that and engines to be able to jump away. As you see, we're charging up our FTL drive. Sometimes if you find yourself with a very bad matchup, it is worth actually... oh, here comes another missile. It does 2 health at a time. Right, we're going to have to deploy that second combat drone. Because we are in a little bit of trouble now. Let's close this up, re-oxygenize all the rooms here, and we'll bring... I'm going to bring you over here, and you guys over here to repair. Might keep you on the engines for now, actually. Okay, let's start repairing. Right, we've got enough oxygen to survive. Okay. So much for that. Okay, so sometimes, if we're winning the fight, they'll make an offer. Which is sometimes worth taking if they offer you an extra weapon or a crewman. In this case, they're offering us a bit of scrap. We don't need the missiles. Some fuel. I think we can probably get better if we just destroy the ship, to be honest, at this point. Right, we actually need to get you out of there. Okay, lovely. We've won the fight. We've got more scrap, which is actually much better. In fact, that would pay for the fuel easily. But let's get that oxygen online. That is a priority. Lovely. These guys are so quick at repairing. Really handy. That bar is flying up compared to... These guys can't repair to save their lives, literally. Okay, that was a iffy first battle, I must admit. Like I say, I'm not the best at this game. I'm gonna lie, I'm not the best at this game. But I do want to complete it on normal. And this is not one of the ships I planned on using. But I just think if we can get a bit more power going on... We can get 2 weapons. I don't necessarily plan on keeping both of these because it does require 2 lots of 3. Is expensive. I mean, another 50 plus another 65. It's a lot of scrap we would need. Plus, we need to build up the reactor for that as well. Whereas if I can get like a pulse laser Mark II that fires 2 lasers, we'll just breach just based on all the sheer lasers. Plus, the ion blast will disable some of the shields. So that's kind of the plan. Do we want to do anything to our ship with 65 scrap right now? I am tempted to get a little bit more evasion. I think it's quite cheap, isn't it? But I might hold off some scrap in case we find a store. It would be nice to get a teleporter. We might need that for the final boss ship. Alright, here we go. So we've got an option here. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost. I think we might have to do that. He's got rockets though. But I think if I come in quite hard... Oh, he's got... You got quite a bit there yourself, don't you? He's got... rockets, lasers, we've got a bunch of this ourselves. I do want that ion blast going, so I'm actually going to temporarily take off oxygen. Which is a bit bonkers, I know. And reduce engine power there. We'll be okay for a while, but the moment that rocket goes, who knows where it's going to land. Okay, the ion blast missed, but it's going to fire again. Ooh, no, that's not going to help us at all. Once we get those shields offline, we're disabled enough. Right, lovely. Right. We've been hitting their drones, so that has deactivated this one here. We are out of oxygen again. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a few times. We can probably disengage... Yeah, we can disengage the ion blast, go for more evasion. Here's my... Yeah, that's my choice there. Everybody's okay. Let's get you back on shields. Okay, let's go to the medbay then. Right, we won the fight. We are taking quite a few hits from rockets here, aren't we? The missiles. Sorry, let me just... There we go. Right. Good. 105 scrap already. We're building it up quite nicely. Oh, we've got... We had no power to oxygen there. That was a little bit of a close call. I've almost met my demise that way by just neglecting power allocation. So yes, we don't have enough... We probably need more reactor power so that I don't have to sacrifice as much there. I think that is what I'm going to do. Maybe 2. Let's go 1 for now, because I want to see where I can jump to. Right, we've got a store. We've got a distress beacon. Okay. I'm leaning towards distress beacon, store, down here, up here, through the exit, and then we'll just see where the fleet is at this point. You can see them creeping in there. Yeah, nice stash of missiles is good. We may find by the end of the game we get a really cheap missile launcher that only requires 1 power, Rannick. You are onto something there. We also have... Sometimes you get random events to exchange them for other parts or scrap, so the stash is nice. It's not necessarily worthless, so we'll see what... We'll see where the dice roll and where the... see what we get at the end. Right. Distress beacons coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired upon. They're looking for help to fix it. We'll promise to help, and because... Oh, this is beautiful. We've got multiple things we can do here. We've got the ion weapon that disables the defense system, or the NG crew to repair its targeting system. Anytime you see these blue options, you are in luck. Let's see what we get from this. 41 scrap! That is wonderful. Okay. And a couple of fuel as well. Really, really good. That is excellent. We could actually upgrade our shields even more, which is really nice. Alright. I think, for now... No, we're about to jump to a store. Let's see what our options are at this store first. Really see what we can do. A ship engineer set up a small shop. We do want that teleporter, but we'll probably have that available all playthrough, I reckon. And like I say, we just want it for the boss at the end. This is a page 2. Okay, stealth weapons. Never seen this before. Prevents your weapon fire from disrupting your cloak, allowing you to shoot while cloaked. We're not that sort of ship. Long-range scanners are nice, but... We've got weapons available here. Small bombs are good, but they do take a long time to charge up. 13 seconds. Not too bad. Pike beam's quite a good fun, actually. I used to swear by that. Let's go for some repairs. And we are going to need... That's the one problem, was we are going to need a lot of drone parts based on the way we play. Something I can do is maybe... If we have a weapon to exchange, we could possibly do that at some point. The hull laser requires 2 power, and it does take 2 shots. That could be really good. Normal damage 1. What's so great about it? 2 times damage on systemless rooms. That could get us through things quicker. Oh, I don't know if that is what I want. I'd rather just have something that costs even less. The pike beam, Rannox, sorry. Sorry, I missed your other comment there. Yeah, if we can get a missile system, it wouldn't be the worst thing. This has quite a long range. So the beam weapon, what you do is, I'll need to come off this actually. You basically select a start point and then drag it across rooms, and then it damages all those rooms as it goes through. However, it cannot pierce shields except for the legendary halberd beam, I think it is. So damage per room. There you go. Required power 2. Really good, but really good actually. But 16 seconds. I'd rather just laser spam. Oh, but there's going to be more stores. There are going to be more stores. Now, it's not like I can use any weapons at the moment. We might even pick up weapons as we go. We're in a really good spot right now. I'm happy with the drone and the ion blast. That will get us through. I'm just going to carry on. There's, I think, 2 stores per sector, and we've got loads more sectors to get through. Okay, we'll give up 2 missiles and 2 drones. We will get... Oh, they'll improve our reactor in the process. So the drones cost 8 apiece. So that's 16. The missiles are all but worthless, kind of. They might be a bit better later, but the reactor costs about 30 to upgrade at this point, so I am actually going to take that offer. Very nice. So that gives us more power. In fact, why don't we upgrade that engine speed a little bit? That little bit more evasion, 25%, could add up over time. Alright, very good. Especially the amount of rockets we're coming across here. Okay, send an away party. These are super risky. I really don't like these, especially with... I really like the crew we've got here. But we could get by 1 less. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no for now. Right, let's take a look. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives has run out." Well, we'll probably get something nice back if we give them 5 missiles. 20 scrap. Brilliant. Okay. Yes, upgrading the reactor core is a thing you just need to keep doing every time you upgrade something, for sure. I think we're in a spot now where we can... All we'd have to do is take off the medbay, which we only want in use at times, like, you know, user choice moments. But we've got 5 spare. That uses up 4. It uses up 2. We can take off 1 here. I think upgrading the reactor, 1 more. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Okay, we've got a bit of time before the fleet gets here. So let's carry on scouting about. Nothing here. Over here. A fight around an Earthish-looking planet. You detect a rebel scouts on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but not firing yet. We shall intervene. So they've got a boarding. They've got a transport. So they will try and board us. That is a big breacher there. Oops. Okay. Let's get a bit of everything going, shall we? Because they've got missiles, I want to throw the kitchen sink at them, as it were. You're going to send 1 random dude. Alright, no problem. I think our Mantis is going to take care of that. Oh, just spawn into your death, mate. Go for it. Alright, lovely. Okay, we can probably switch. The shields are taken care of a little bit there. We need to get rid of that missile before it fires. Yes, we did it! That's it. We've won this. Very good. Right, we could probably take that off. Do this now. That's good. Alright, looking quite nice at the moment. Once you're healed up, I'll switch over here, but they're in trouble. There we go. Yeah, the drones are doing really well right now. So we managed to do it before that big old missile started firing. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. That's nice, a bit more fuel. Oh, starting to get a bit low in fuel. I like to have about 15 or so. Let's carry on, I guess. We can afford to jump here. Be nice if there was something good. Ah! Look at that! A heavy laser Mark II. Just a weapon just lying there. That will be worth a lot to sell. I don't want it because it costs 3 to use. It's probably bloody powerful. However, I don't want it. It's tough though, isn't it? Right, but yeah, we'll sell that. That is really nice. Okay, I really want more shields. You kind of want to rush to 3 shields. No, I can't make it to the exit in time. There was the other store. Don't worry, there'll be another 2. I can see why you might keep it. It's just not the most efficient weapon is the only problem. There are way more efficient weapons for that sort of energy cost of 3. You can get a burst laser Mark II, which shoots 3 times, I think, for 2 power. Like, it uses up 2 power, and obviously we have to upgrade our systems here, and they get more expensive the more you put into it. That's the problem as well. You have to upgrade the system to be able to fire all these different things. Anyway, let's jump to the next sector. Oh, what a choice. Zoltan or Zoltan. If you've got a boarding-based system, so let's say we were a Mantis crew and we had a crew teleporter and we teleported over to kill everybody, the Zoltans are the worst things you can come across. However, with our setup, we are in a really good position actually, because we've got the Ion Blast that shoots like every 4 seconds. The combat drones shoot every few seconds as well. We'll get through the Zoltan overshields that we're going to see. Welcome, Bad Aim. Welcome to the party. It's a party in space. We are currently about in Sector 4 out of 8. And I am flying an NG ship. I don't know how much you know about FTL. So I do love this game. Okay, so we're on the next world here. Sorry, next sector. We kind of want to have level 3 shields. We currently have 2. We need to upgrade it twice to get level 3. Alternatively... Yeah, I'm going to do that. We'll keep it there for now, but it might be a priority to just use the combat drones. Keep the shields high. It does depend on the matchup. So, let's fly through. See what happens. Lovely, we've got a fight already. So, the Zoltans. They have an overshield that activates only at the start of battle. It's worth about 5 hit points, so we need to hit it 5 times before we even get through to the shields. But that's not a problem, because we've got combat drones, we can take off power here. They have got... They're not using any drones themselves, they've got 1 laser and a beam. So yeah, if we go... Actually, is it a burst laser 2? That's a halberd beam. Oh my gosh, that thing's powerful. Actually, we may... Well, let's get through their shields first. I think that's the priority here. Okay, very good. Right, that's the overshield gone. Lovely. Okay, we may want that extra layer of shield now, because they're probably about to fire. Yeah, there we go. The halberd beam can breach 1 layer of shield, but luckily we're still doing fine here. Right, I have taken off the oxygen, so you can see the oxygen is decreasing there, but they're having a really bad time of it, aren't they? There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. So we got one of those drone parts back, actually, and 41 scrap. Yeah, if we kept the laser and upgraded the reactor drone some more, we could do without that many drones. Yeah, that is the only thing. The thing is, this laser costs 3. I mean, the Ion Blast... this is just so reliable. As long as we don't mind committing to picking up drone parts at stores, let's say over here. Oh, we'd have to go this way, though. This way is much more inviting, although we can't jump across, so we're going to have to go through this nebula. Yes, Bad Aim. This game is panic. Panic simulated the game, really. Oh, I need oxygen on. Oh dear, Spaceship Captain of the Year. I am, aren't I? Let's upgrade that reactor 1, though. Like a little bit of that. There we go. That's better. One laser takes less power than both drones. Yeah, but the thing is it only fires twice, and the idea is this is a constant shield suppressor. And also, combined with the ion blast, you're disabling a layer of shields. Because this can basically... These two firing constantly, they will get through shields by themselves. As long as they hit, they'll get through the shields by themselves. I hope that makes sense. But the drones should be our primary form of fighting. Essentially, there's a recharge time on the shields. And one drone pretty much is the equivalent of about one layer of shield essentially recharging. So if we've got both combat drones, technically that will get through almost any layer of shields, assuming they all hit most of the time. Combine that with the ion blast, you're going to eat through those shields very quickly. It's just very dependable. I would like to get a laser though. This one's just too expensive to run, to be honest. It is just a bit... I do see where you're going though, is perhaps using this, then switching over to the heavy laser. Maybe in an upcoming fight then we'll try that actually. That might be an idea. However, I've got to see what the store has. So, we don't have a lot of scrap. They have got... Oh, I do love these defense drones. These shoot down rockets, asteroids. Yeah, really good. Imagine if we went triple combat drone. So expensive that would be. Oh dear, what's on the second page? We've got some crewmen. No weapons though. No weapons, that's a shame. Drone recovery arm. Ooh! Non-destroyed drones will be retrieved when jumping, allowing their parts to be reused. Oh, we've got to do that. We've got to sell something. Yeah, I'm going to sell... I'll sell this. We'll keep this for now, because I like the idea of maybe switching over to it. And we have to pick up the drone recovery arm. In this build, that is vital. We'll then also pick up one of these. And a couple of fuel. There. How does that sound? That I think was a successful outing. Essentially, that just cuts our costs down a fair bit. These can get destroyed, but essentially we've just saved ourselves loads of drone parts, really. I just wanted that as a nice round number, you see. So even if I mean, that is, by itself is 5 battles. Okay, right. 3 layers of shields. They have missiles. Okay. Here's your shields. Let's go. They've also got a beam drone, but I don't think we need to worry about that with the number of shields we've got there. Let's... I think we may only need that. 1, 2... I'd rather have the evasion for the rockets, because I think we're going to need it. The ion blast is going to go on the shields there. We'll start off with that, but I might switch over to that third layer of shield. That will shoot twice, probably. Ooh! Okay, so they've got, obviously, drones of their own, and they've got a boarding one, as you can see up there. So, that is not good. They have gone... Oh, we do not want them to go. I'm going to upgrade the shields then. I think. Okay, this is going to be a bit hairy. It's a fight on many fronts going... Right, we've reduced the shield slightly, but we need to keep that ion blast working. But we've got to keep the drones alive. They've gone into the perfect room here. Right, get out. Go, 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 go. You two can finish it off. Okay, that was on our weapons. That was a perfect hit on our weapons. As long as the drones are alive, though, they can hopefully... I really wish they would hit this. Hit their drones. Yes! Okay. That's something. So, we've got hull breaches over here in both of them. We'll put the power up on engines. We'll put the power up over here. The drones just need to keep going. Right, so they're trying to escape. I'm gonna decline this, even though they've got potential to have all their shields back. We should outpace them. Hoping. Maybe I should just sort of be grateful. No, they've got more rockets they can send. That could actually backfire, and if they hit this, we're done. So I'm gonna keep it there. I'm glad they have, they've sworn to the gentleman's agreement of not teleporting away anyway. Right, let's get those weapons online again. So we're going to conduct some repairs before we move on. That was horrible. Gosh. That was really horrible. Well, much worse though, really. Once we're done here, lovely. Really quick repairs. Use Engia. I will always compliment them every time. Go over there. Okay, very good. Yeah, not the most profitable fight that was. I won't lie. Alright, very good. And as you see here, drone parts, we managed to recover our drones. So, I can't believe we got that drone recovery arm. That's what you call perfect timing, isn't it? Right, you're our engine boy. Must be the shield boy. You're the sensor boy. Really, I could have him on doors, but then if he's somewhere else... By the way, if I put him on doors, look what happens. The doors get tougher, you see. So that's one of our subsystems we can upgrade if we... Alright, I think we're ready. I don't really think there's much more to do. Let's probably go down this way in case there's a store down here. We want to cover, like, throw the net out as far as we can. Okay, without active sensors, you have no other option but to look at the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. Well, no sign of invaders. That does happen on the regular, I can tell you. We'll go down here in case we can get over here. Oh, we can swing this way. We'll do that. Yeah, like I say, I'd like to avoid a nebula if I can. Okay, a rock ship. Alright, this nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Okay. They've got a halberd beam and that laser. Okay, so as long as we have our shields up, they won't be able to take down many layers of our shields, so we should be totally fine. We'll remove this. We might be able to get by with one combat drone, although it doesn't matter, does it? Actually doesn't matter, so that's what I love about this. This is amazing. We get these drones back unless they get destroyed, which is unlikely. Oh, that was a miss. They've got a bit of evasion, don't they? There we go. Easy. Their oxygen's down. No point having you on sensors then. We might as well have you on weapons whilst we're in this nebula. I'm just going to keep shield suppressed with the ion blaster and let these guys do the work. Test the laser. Yes. You're right. Probably a bit too late. Apparently it's really good on open rooms. Oh, it's got quite a long charge up time, isn't it? It's 13 seconds. I guess we don't need to. Sorry about that. You're right. We could have tested it. Nope, you're not offering me a weapon or a crewman, so I will not accept surrender because we've won this. Probably get more. We got a bit more scrap. That's fine. And we got our drones back. We even gained a drone. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Right, a distress beacon. Here we come. Okay. Go down to the surface. I'm going to risk it. Invite him to join your crew. So, he's been recently attacked from a colony. Let's see if he joins. He does join us! Oh, Charlie! He's good at engines. In fact, then, you can go over here. And this NG can probably go over to weapons. That way we've got a repairman on each side here. Oh, this is excellent. I'm really looking forward to getting a teleporter then. That feels like a bit of a priority. Okay, that's coming through this way. Perhaps we want to see about... We can probably time this to go this way. We can pick up a bit more scrap along the way. The store will give us some more options. We'll need to switch these over as well for our next fight. Lovely. Looks like a standard sort of layout. I will try and move those over sooner rather than later. Oh, we can rename crew. You're right, Rannick. I should really be changing the names of you all here. Although I think that's only at the start. Save your crew, current crew. I think that's at the start. I mean, we're going to do another run through after this, because the chances are it's not going to be successful. Like I say, Oh, okay, so I think the ion blast just hit the drone here. I don't know if anybody saw that, but yeah. Essentially, if they flew along here and we started firing lasers, for instance, then... Second, let's get this going, shall we? Ooh. Well, as you see there, they've got a defensive drone, by the way. So if we use missiles, or a boarding drone, it could shoot them down. We'll go ahead and... that. Oh. Come on, let's get the heavy blaster going. Yeah, you see, it's a bit too slow, isn't it? Yeah. It's just not... speed. Yeah, we do need to get rid of their weapons. Ooh. But we're okay. And I think we just destroyed their defensive drone. Okay, lovely. We're through a layer of shields. Taking out some of their oxygen. We're struggling for shields ourselves here. That's the thing. That's why if I can get a cheaper laser and just upgrade my weapons a little bit, we're going to be laughing. Even a basic laser would be nice. Okay, we can jump out if we need to, but it looks like they're having a worse time than us. In fact, the problem is we've not taken down the shields. If we had actually taken down the shields, I'd switch this over to heavy laser, but until those drones start hitting them... There we go, right, we will not accept surrender. Well, already gone. Yeah, Rannick, you can be an engineer, absolutely. I mean, there'll be plenty of them at some point in the next one. Yeah, that's a good haul of scrap, actually. How much scrap for weapon upgrades? So it goes up over time. You've got 35 here for the next one, then it's 50, 75, and it really scales. That's why if I can get one that costs 2, I think it goes up to like 90 after that. I know it says 80 over here, but everything's a little bit different, and I think it depends on the ship as well, potentially. Yeah. I feel like we're in a sweet spot right now. I could upgrade power, but I'm going to hold on to scrap for now. And that's it. We're going to move on. So, you might have seen there that our new crewman... Oh, our intruder's on board. Okay. Oh, hello. Alright, let's go in and... Let's send everybody in. Yeah. Bring the human in because he's better at fighting. We'll bring you in as a backup for the other NG up here. There we go. Okay, so he's better at piloting, which means he actually gives us an increased evasion chance. Which will be very handy, very clutch. Okay, I might bring you out shortly. All good. Well done, guys. Handled that nicely. Get some power to the medbay. Get everybody back to their positions. Lovely. Only 3 of them. You can have more. You can have up to 6, especially if you get caught out in a nebula. It's really nasty sometimes. Our shield boy. You're good at a few things, aren't you? The little NG that could. We've got Charlie. Can we really not save your crew positions hotkey? I've never used that, actually. Oh. Okay, and what's this? Return crew to saved positions. Oh, that's handy. That's a little quality of life thing I've never used. Oh dear. Like I say, Space Commander of the Year. Anyway, the Mantis crew has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Really read those. Oh, Heavy Laser 1. It only costs 1 power. That's cheap. And that's quite damning too. As well, if it's 9 seconds, it's probably a bit better. Like I say, we'll just sell this. We get 32 for it, which is quite nice. And we can bring this operational quite early, actually. Because it's only cost 35 scrap to upgrade it. We need to save up for this crew teleporter at some point. We need that for the boss. We really do. Rannick, what do you think? I'll wait until you've had a look at it. Whereas there's a small delay. We need power, don't we? We do need some power. Sorry, fuel. In fact, I'll take all the fuel there. Yeah, this only costs... Yeah, required power's 1. Absolutely, yeah. Ah! Look who's here! Could I be a boarding commando? Absolutely. Red Sonja, definitely. In fact, you would suit being a Mantis, and the next run I'm going to do of this, I've got just the crewman for you. For each of you, actually, so far. Which is really good. Rannick, what do you think about the Heavy Laser Mark 1 here? It costs 1/3 of the power, but it fires quicker, 9 seconds over 13 seconds. Yeah, I actually much prefer this. I find apparently, and a lot of people's tips are high energy weapons are not always the best way to go. I don't think this is very efficient. Yes, it fires twice, but we need to upgrade a lot to get there. And I'd rather go for more shields, more engines, and a 3rd drone. Yes, a 3rd drone is definitely more important. So I am actually going to make the call. Sell this. We're going to buy that heavy laser. We can get this running shortly. I'd take 9 power to 13. The other shoots twice. It does shoot twice, but it does shoot... We can get, like I said, we can get this running a lot sooner, and then we're going to find the next sector or 2 a breeze. Take a look at this. we can already put it in. Ah, yes! Like, yeah, we have to remove a lot of power for different things, so upgrading the reactor is a priority right now. But, yeah. I think to get this thing running early, that other laser was just too expensive to run. But we can get, if we get another one of these, so much cheaper to run. We might find one. We never know what we might find anyway. Might find one of those missiles, actually. Maybe an Artemis. Oh, that would be excellent. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. You are probably not going to be able to break through our shields, so I'm not really that worried about you. I will get this going. I will take off this. I think actually we can get by with minimal. Yeah. And then you might as well go for the shields as well. Because by the time this fires, this will fire twice before that fires. We should be through the shields. Oh, well, it took up one of those shields. But still, that's good. Yeah, we have way too much shield for them. That's an anti-personnel drone. We don't plan on boarding you. Oh, we are smashing them here. Oh, I forgot to auto-fire that. Sorry. Let's get that going. Oh, they're giving us quite a bit of fuel. We're going to find the rewards get better over time. So, let's see what we can get by destroying them. Yes. Yes. We got... actually would have preferred the fuel over that bit of scrap. We didn't really get a lot more scrap. Maybe it does actually cost about the same, so that's fine. Oh! Get that reactor going. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 spare. Add a bit more on the engines there. There we go. Very nice indeed. We can actually jump over here then out. So we can probably go here. Ah, I don't think we can. We'll do this. One more jump point. Oh, inside the nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at the distance. Even to the naked eye, a Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. That sounds like it's going to backfire. Nope, we got 43. Okay, 43 scrap. Ah. You approach the planet carefully, trying to keep your ship from breaking up in orbit. The monolith, whatever it is, must sense as much because the next thing you know, you have enough scrap. Yeah, it just gave us some scrap. Alright, cheers, pal. We'll be on our way. Alright, there's usually nothing here. I just want to get to the next sector, and then we'll sort of plan it from there. Another Zoltan or a slug. The Zoltan one treated us well, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go for another Zoltan sector. We're well equipped for them. Okay. I might get another power going. Reactor. Lovely. This is pretty efficient. We'll just take from elsewhere when we need a medbay going. I don't think we do need one though. Alright, where am I? I'm over here. Maybe go up and that way around, or do I want to go down this way? I think I'm going to cut through. We'll also scout a lot more, so we might find a store. Yes, we'll go through a couple of patches of nebula. That's okay. Oh, another great eye. Ah, it was a trap. I should have known there would be 2 great eyes. Alright, now you've got quite a bit going on here, don't you, big boy? Right, let's go here. Ion blast here. Leave it like this for now. They don't... Ooh, they do have a bomb. That could be really bad. Ah, we destroyed their drone. That's nice. That's very nice, actually. We've got 29% evasion now. I have a feeling our pilot... Yes, he's been upgrading. As you see, evasion +7. Doing really well there. There's the halberd beam. As long as we have at least 2 shield, we'll always be safe from that beast of a weapon. Right. They've just used their bomb. That's an ion bomb, I believe. And that's stopped our oxygen for a little bit. That won't be an issue, because by the time it comes back online... You see here there's a little timer. Oxygen is draining. By the time it comes back online, we'll still have plenty of oxygen left, so we're fine. Looks like we've taken them apart, though. Whoa! Everything hit there. We're wrecking things with 3 shield. Huh. That is really good. That is really good. Okay. Up this way, and maybe down, and yeah, we'll see what there is, I guess. Nothing here worth going to. So... anything else I want? I might hold on to some scrap for another store. Get that crew teleporter at some point, because then we can send the mantises over to board. Okay. Oh, an NG ship. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Right. These things will definitely be using drones. They've got a defense drone, which doesn't matter, although they may destroy our drones, but we'll see. We will just ion blast the shields, heavy laser the shields. Got 3 layers of shield to chew through. Sorry, I should put this on automatic for now. Right, there you are. It is trying to shoot. So can it? Ooh, ooh! I am surprised. They actually got through our oxygen. Okay. I'll send the weapons boy over. Do some quick repairs. I might need to time this a little bit more. Oh no, we are getting through them. Oh, that is worst case scenario. One of our drones is gone. I might need to upgrade our drone system just as a buffer for stuff like this, because now, suddenly, we are... Oh, wow. Wow, that is rotten luck, to be honest. Yeah, go over there. Okay, we're back. Combat drone online. Go, go, go. Shields are down 1. That's... We'll just have to cope with that for now. Right, go, go, go. I may need to bail out of this one. Yeah, I think I'm losing this fight. I'm out. Sorry, guys. We may get stuck into another fight right away, which we are, but I think we can probably take these guys on while we make some quick repairs. Very quick repairs. Who's the shield one? You're the shield one. Right, you get over here. Okay, combat drone's ready to go. So we do lose the drone parts, but I think we're okay. Get this firing, and let's think carefully about... Let's fire that now. Ooh! That's gone well for us. Yeah, this is a much better fight. Right, we've got a fire here. I'm going to vent that out. I forgot to move you back. Quickly get this going. Right. Yeah, let's time this so that these both sort of hit around the same time. Oh, we got a miss. Problem is their evasion's starting to go up here, which is not so good. I'm going to bring you over here. Carry on the repairs on the shields. We need that back up to shields 3. They've got some bomb going up here. We're okay, right, let's close this up. Quickly repair the drones. Right, drones are back and going. Let's... Please, can we get through these damn shields? Okay, right, now these guys can go to town. Please take out the weapons. I think I might have to do that over here. As long as we keep shield suppressed, it's only a matter of time. Okay, I really need to get people back to there. I think you're about to get hit over here. No, we're okay. Over to weapons. Okay, I think we've got this. We will not accept surrender. We are getting low in fuel, but we should find a store soon. There we go. Ooh, 46 scrap is not bad at all. Okay, we are now running at 35% evasion. So we took quite a beating there. We're going to need to do some repairs. Got a distress beacon. We've got a store. Timing-wise, we're looking quite nice. We can go here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here. I think we have time for all of that. I'm going to go to that store now. The drone upgrade, you say? Let's have a look. 45. It would provide a really clutch buffer, and it's a must-do at some point. Let's have a quick look at the store for now. Long-range scanners are nice, but 30 scrap would be better used elsewhere. Guys, what do you think about going triple combat drone? Is that a bit mad? I mean, we'll just get through any shield. Yeah? Yeah, go for it? Or was that go for it on the drone upgrade? Sorry. It's just, even if we do, if we're going to upgrade it anyway, at least by 1 point, might as well go for 2. And then we are just taking out so much. The defense drone would be nice to stop missiles, don't get me wrong, but if we get enough evasion, we should be okay. Triple drone would eat up your buffer. It would, but also it means that we can still operate, as you know, we can still operate on 2. If we have 3, at least whilst we still have 3 running, we will just absolutely destroy whatever we want. I don't have anything I can sell. I need more fuel. I need to do the stuff that... Yeah. Gotta eat our veggies first. We don't need any more drone parts. We do need to repair. I'm going to repair I usually repair about 3/4 because sometimes you get some cheap repairs along the way. Oh, I don't know. I think we're better off. I think you're right. I think we will just going for drone upgrade and 1 crew to maintain the drone bay. That would be good, but crew, you kind of move about the place. You can honestly do this with like 2 crewmen, the entire thing. It's a lot of micromanaging and a little bit of luck. It all depends on the build you've got. But I think we have enough crew here, unless I move you over there, but this isn't really benefiting me. You can't do repairs anyway. You're quite well trained at shields. Well, you're nearly fully trained at shields. You also need to actually heal these boyos up. Let's quickly do that. Charlie! Back there. Okay. We've all got a buffer there. You can move them around, but having one there would mean you don't need to move them. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, Yeah, I'll put you over here. You're slow with the repairs, but that couple of points of repairs by the time I get you guys over could actually help a lot. What about actually we swap these two around? Because maybe the drones are more important than the Ion Blaster. The Ion Blaster is really good at the start of the battle, but the drones are needed to get us through the battle. I think I might do that. We do have crew in the store. I find it's very rare, unless you're really hard done by, it's very rare I find it's very rare you'd want to buy crewmen. These guys are really good though. And actually, not bad as well. But we need to do the repairs. This will be fine for now. We'll still have more stores. We will still have more stores. We'll be okay. Okay, you find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Send your crew... Right, we could lose crew if we do that, so I'm not going to do that. I will dock and try to rescue the survivors. We were successful. We even got another crewman. Well, maybe we go back to how we were before? What are you quite good at, actually? Piloting. We already have a pilot, so... Yeah, no need. There we go. Wow, we're stacked now, aren't we? Good. Go this way. I think I can afford to, actually, if I've got the time to. It would be nice to pick up some more fuel. So maybe if somebody wants to surrender. Right, you've got a burst laser, a really good one. That shoots 3 times, I believe, and this one shoots once, so... You shoot quite a bit. They're also trying to escape. They're trying to lay low. Okay, then. Oh, we need that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We'll hold off on the heavy laser, because maybe we can time it just right. Oh, what happened there? Are we getting in the way of each other? Alright, let's go for that. Their weapons. Nice! Nice, we just battered that laser there. Okay, so the heavy laser. Does it? I think it does more damage on an empty room. I could be wrong on that. I'll test that out. Yes, it does. It took 2 points off there and started a fire. There's no fuel there. I think we will not accept surrender. Now Master keeping the shield suppressed. Gone. Love it. We got 2 fuel and a lot more scrap. That's a nice haul. That's a really nice haul. I'm really hoping there's a store down here. Really hoping there is. Would like to push shields to 4 at some point as well. Maybe upgrade the engine by 1. Okay, they've got a boarding crew. They've got a mixed bag. 2 slugs and 2 Zoltans. Maybe get another of those lasers. Agreed. I would love a laser that requires just 1 power, or a missile that just requires 1 power, because we have enough to see us through to the end game at this point. Well, not quite, but we'll pick up more later anyway. Okay, you jump just in time to witness the Zoltan ship. It's a Zoltan ship? Oh no, ship's FTL overload. Okay, so these guys just destroyed a Zoltan ship. Alright, well. You guys douchebags. Let's take them out. So they're sending in you two. Where are you going? To the oxygen. I will have none of that. They can't break through our shields, so we're fine here. And we'll put you on the empty room, I guess. Actually, they're quite evasive, aren't they? We need to make sure we're winning this fight here. Oh, shields up. Oh, they brought them back. Alright, people are skilling up here, which is really nice. We need to... Come on. No, we're missing a lot of this here. Let's keep firing, keep firing. That's why that third drone could be nice. They're sending in a couple of Zoltans. Oh, I just realised I'm not even healing you. Oh, okay, well, they've just signed their own death warrants. That's fine. So these Zoltans here are really bad at combat. Have a look at this. Like, if I can see their health. No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. Here's they're trying to escape. Yeah, I can see that. Right, the question is, do we think they'll escape? No, their FTL is delayed. Okay. We will not accept surrender. Never. There we go. Lovely. Well, they put up a fight. I'll give them that. Got some more scrap. We got some fuel and some missiles. Yeah, it would be nice to get a missile that just costs 1 power to operate, wouldn't it? Okay, Hector, what have I been doing for you? You're back on the sensors here, yeah? We should really have you on doors. But I do like the idea of being able to get some instant repairs in. Okay. Any stores? Yes. But it does mean... Now I'm going to the store. We've got 140 scrap, guys, to get through. If I can get that crew teleporter now, we could have some pretty good fun. Okay, a fire beam. If you've got a rock crew, that is really, really nice with the boarding crew. Oh, the whole laser one. Oh no, it requires 2 power. Ah, no. No. Don't know. Can always get more crew for the doors. We might even get pickup crew along the way. It's a very tertiary thing, though, that's fine. Well, we're okay for fuel, at least until the next sector. I kind of want this crew teleporter now. I know it's a bit of an investment sink, but you need it for that last battle. So I'm just really happy. And plus, the fact that we've got 2 mantises, we might even be able to go for a boarding strategy and kill off the crew. Especially since we have sensors. It really is a valid strategy, I promise you. What was on page 2 there again? Yeah, we'll leave it as that for now. The fire beam is pretty deadly. But I like the idea of just getting another cheap laser. Can you see the stats of the crew in the store? Yes, I think you can actually, and they're usually good at one particular thing. Oh. Wonder what else you've got then. They do have missiles, which I don't like. As in, missiles on the board. I'd love that weapon. Let's try and attack the pirates. They do have a boarding. They're going to board for Zoltan. Oh, they're so adorable, these guys. Right, let's get you over here. Let's get the heavy laser here. Oh, yeah. Right, alright, you mind just taking him out? This is embarrassing. I want to keep Charlie on the engines here because we'll get that little bit of extra evasion. So that'll be nice. No, we missed it for the heavy laser. Right, missile inbound. Where's it going? Oh, onto the shields. That's not nice, is it? We'll bring 2 over. That should be fine. We'll also put you there. Yeah, help them out, please. Okay, repair the shields as quickly as possible. Oh, we lost a drone. I think it got destroyed. Mind. Okay. Right. We need to get rid of that damn weapons. We've not been very lucky in terms of what we're hitting here. The drones are shooting the wrong stuff. No, they're just shooting the stuff that's already gone. That's not helping anyone. Oh my gosh, no, we need everybody in here. That could go really badly. We're about to win this fight. Get the Marines their crayons, it's boarding time. You're right, bad aim. We still have everything at our disposal here, so I guess nothing changes. We just carry on until we've won this fight. Might actually, yeah, keep you on engines. Okay, we're good. Right, lovely. Oh, right, you can slowly, look how slowly they repair the engines. The thing is, we don't really... I know, the boarding crews are great, but we have a couple of mantises that are good at that. The only thing is, another crewman that may be as good at engines to take over? I mean, you're okay at engines, but you don't actually have the bonus until you get... that bar gets all the way up. So it might be worth... What have you been doing, Mikhail? You've been up here. You're on the shields. You're on the sensors. Okay. Bit of a messy fight, that. But I think we're good. We have time to go to one other sector. The fights only get more difficult, so it would be a nice idea to maybe... to do some more fighting now. I'm tempted to add a bit more evasion. A lot of those missiles, they all hit, I think, every time. That's or we get a defensive drone. It's kind of one of the two, but we're going to have to acknowledge the missile problem. That is a priority in terms of our scrap usage. So do we get a defensive drone? And that be the last thing we switch on? Because theoretically we won't need to worry about missiles. That thing can just do its job. Or we go for the higher evasion and hope that we dodge them. The drone is more reliable. It hits about 90% of stuff, I tend to find. Maybe 85% if I had to XCOM this. So let you guys decide what you think's best there. I am, however, going to jump over here. See if we can get into one more fight before we go. Yes, we can. Hey, we got a missile. Defensive drone sounds like a good idea. Pull that out of the enemy has missiles. So it's we use it optionally. You're right. Yeah. Though the more evasion would still be good. We're still going to get more evasion at some point. But it isn't. It would be a nice to have, wouldn't it? I suppose. All right. Anyway, routine as normal. Let's go. Come on. Everything's missing here. Come on. Everything's missing. Right, it's not nice that we took the damage, but it could have landed in a worse spot. Okay, we just got... What a bad roll there. They have a bomb. I didn't catch that bomb up there. These, by the way, drones can't shoot these down. So, that doesn't really help us that much in that sense. Keep the heavy laser on at least. They even took out one of our drones here. Okay, we managed to dodge a missile. Thank goodness for that. Right, where's... That missile missed. Intriguing. We don't have the power because we've got teleporters on. That's why. Okay. Right, let's go. Come on. Oh, another miss. Another miss on their missile. Right, now's our chance. Oh, more misses. We cannot get consecutive hits. That is costing us right now. Oxygen's down. All right, change of plan. You go help out up here. We're getting nowhere. I'm out. We're getting nowhere on this ship. Sorry. Would also get rid of those pesky boarding drones. That is true, because we then have to allocate the resources. In fact, that's kind of swayed it for me on the defensive drone. Cool. We'll see if we can pick one up then. Whenever possible. Okay, that all kind of went wrong. We aren't shooting our guns either. What, you mean these two weren't shooting? That's because they were constantly being repaired. We couldn't. We couldn't shoot them, to my knowledge, I think. We will defeat you with waves of my own men. That's, is that Brannigan, isn't it? How we defeated the killbots in the something nebula. The killbots have a preset limit of how many people they kill, so you just send wave after wave of your own men until those limits get hit. Right, are we good? Everything's online here. We have full power for now. I'll hold on to the scrap in case we need it, but we will be upgrading that reactor at some point. Right, let's go to the next sector, a Mantis-controlled sector. We're quite well equipped to deal with boarding parties at the moment, so we have 2 Mantises of our own. So the Mantises are those little... Yeah, they're Mantises, aren't they? Right. We have 9 fuel. We need to go for some repairs. It's a nice, clear sector. Like that. What have we got? Give up 6 fuel for one of these. That is dreadful. No. We give up 1 drone. Sorry, I read that the wrong way round. There it is. Yes, that is well worth it, because we've actually just been gaining drone parts. Alright, that'll save me some scrap at some point. Go this way. I do love Futurama, by the way. It's always been a comfort TV show for me. Okay, so we have a pretty standard... Actually, we don't have a standard Mantis layout. They don't even have a boarding transporter. Okay. They've only got 2 shield as well. This is... Alright. I could board them, but they do have a med bay. If they didn't have a med bay, I'd be all over this, potentially. The Mantises obviously are tough. Okay. They've got a bomb. We need to get rid of those weapons. This heavy laser's been missing constantly. Right, luckily it went in an empty room, but it does... Oh, okay. Starts a fire then. Can't tell if that's open or not. There, it is. Lovely. Right, the bomb's been deactivated. Nope, it's been reactivated. It's all over the place. They don't know what they're doing. Done. Easy. Okay. Right. The breach missiles are really expensive to use, however... Yeah, very expensive. Does 4 damage, though. Weesh. Can I get, like, a better look at the weapons by any chance? Here we go. Required power 3, 22-second charge time. 4 damage is massive, and the breach chance is really good. I guess if we've dealt with the shields, like completely, the shields are clearly offline and not coming back, and it's a long fight, getting that going, but then 22 seconds, usually most fights are over in 22 seconds. Apart from, like, the boss itself. Anyway, where's the bloody stores around here? Oh, all missiles pierce. 5 shield, by the way. It's just set at 5 just to make sure it does, but they always do pierce shields. So, alright, rebel fights. Burst laser I'm seeing there. Well, they've only got 2 shields. That is the burst laser Mark III, so that shoots 5 times, which is horrendous. Okay, let's see what we can do here then. They're sending in 2 humans, whose asses we shall now thoroughly kick. Right, gonna do a little bit of reallocation here, so we have somebody on engines that can at least help out. Alright, this should be fine. Okay. Heavy laser, yeah, this needs to fire on the weapons. Oh, it misses every time. Feels like it. They're still gonna fire that. We're gonna take some hits here. Right, we got their engines at least. Oh, we only fired 1 before we deactivated it. Freaking beautiful. Okay. You two, medbay. Charlie, back to the engines. We can actually go back up here. I think we've won this. So they do have a medbay. If we can destroy that medbay, I'm willing to send the 2 Mantises over and maybe we sort of call off the combat drones for a moment. But only if they destroy their medbay. They don't appear to be. Now we'll just destroy them. Just kick their asses, please. Very good. What do we get? A whopping 54 scrap. We are loaded right now. I'm leaning towards level 4 shields. But we'll see what a store has available, potentially, for us. I keep forgetting where you will go. You're on the weapons. Mind you, because you're better at weapons, the cooldown. 15% faster weapon charge. That does make the breaching missile a little bit more usable, doesn't it? If shields are fried, switching over to that breach is pretty much a death sentence for them. Yeah. Right. Where's the damn... Okay, we'll go here. Then here. Yeah, you're right, Rennick. Let's go for 1 weapon upgrade for now. It just gives us that little buffer. Like, if 1 laser hits, we'll be totally fine, essentially. I just want to see what the store has. You never know. Level 6, level 7. Yeah, we could. Does use a lot of power. I like that evasion. The shields, getting shields up is kind of... Everybody says, and these are the players that are much better than any of us, probably, that get shields to level 4 is I think that's what they say, is probably one of the most important things you can do. I think getting to 3 is the most important thing, but 4 is very useful. Right, they've got a boarding party, but they do have a med bay. However, we can take out a couple of them early here. That could work well for us. They do have missiles. Anything I want to do, I need to wait and see where they go. Right, eye on here. They've gone for the oxygen. They always love that damn oxygen, don't they? Oh, we'll sort that out in a moment. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you're going to go there. It hit! And it took out the missile. Fantastic. Ooh, enough evasion. We just dodged one there. Okay, what's going on over here? We need some backup. Let's get these guys ready to come in. Oh, no, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Where are you? Over here. You two to the med bay. Okay. Carry on shooting the weapons. Yes. Weapons are toast. I could have actually gone for that, but then we'd only be boarding with 2 mantises. I was going to say, if we had taken out a lot of them, that would have been fine. We do need to upgrade our reactor, don't we? Whoa! They got out quick. Yeah, we'll go after them, I guess. I've never seen that option before. This is interesting. Maybe we do go for a quick board or something. They're over here. I can sort of swing around. I still don't know where this damn store is. Okay, an asteroid field. I can't believe this is the first one we're having. Oh wow, this will be a breeze. Oh no, it won't. They do. We just have to endure this. I think we can get by. So I'm going to keep these guys up here, ready to go. Oh, Charlie needs to go here. Sure, I need that evasion. Plus 10%. Yeah, we'll bring these in. Come on. Look. Oh, yeah, we do need to get that to level 6. As if you needed a point to demonstrate. Yeah, you're right. We do need that to level 6. Okay, heavy lasers back. Ooh, lot of misses there. I am actually leaning towards getting that evasion up as well. I think that would help. There we go. Lovely. Good if they didn't have any shields, isn't it? That is a lot of scrap. Scrappy dappy do. Yes. Alright. So you stay there. We can jump now. We need you to heal before we go anywhere. You will still get pelted by asteroids, by the way, whilst you're out here. We can't do any upgrades because we're in danger. No. We got time to go here, then here. The exit beacon's quite far this side, so I'm going to go to the quest icon. I'm going to ignore the distress beacon. I'm going to carry on fighting this... What? You catch up with the Manta ship that escape before only to see it transferring their crew to an even bigger ship. Not you again. Do you know how much these repairs are going to cost me? Time to take up the big guns. Okay, they have... I mean, this is a pretty deadly combo, actually. Really deadly combo. Let's get this going. We'll go with this for now. The Ion Blast. There. Hold the heavy laser because I would love to get it in here. Right, Mantis coming in. Go to weapons, please. They are going to weapons. Good. You can come down onto engines. Oh. Where are they going? To oxygen. They always prioritise oxygen, don't they? Okay. Heavy laser over here. Damn it. The heavy laser took out one layer of shield, then everything else decided to miss. That's going there. No, it was a miss. It was a miss. Evasion is so good. Okay. Get you guys here. Bloody hell. That's going to hit the med bay. No, it's going to hit there. I was really worried that could have killed them, you see. Okay, we're down to one layer of shield there. Okay, lovely. We've got rid of their missiles. We can probably... I'm just thinking, what can we take off? We can take off oxygen temporarily. There we go. Alright. Ooh. That's good. I wonder how many crew they have left. Can I have a quick peek? Oh, okay. Right, hang on guys. Can you distract them so they don't destroy the sensors? They appear to be trying to jump again. Kidding me. Alright, in that case, go for the engines. Okay. Yeah. We'll take the hull missile. We can even just sell that. Well worth it. 66 scrap. They were probably going to get out anyway. Okay, power up the missile. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that much earlier. Okay, let's compare these two missiles though now. So this only requires 2 power. 2 power? Ooh. And it does extra hull damage. 2 hull damage, which is the same as that does 4. I think because this is cheaper, I quite like the idea of getting this going. The 3 power, like, it gets super expensive. You go up here. Like, we can do it, but that's better. Also, the evasion has been saving our lives here. I don't think I've ever had this much scrap. Oh, we probably want to get the older oxygen going. You guys need to breathe, right? What do you think you can make do without it? You can see the rooms slowly start to turn red there. As the levels go down. Now they're going back white again. The other has high breach chance, and though weaken enemy crit, it will weaken them, but we also getting it running. Alright, let's take a look at what options we have here. There's no stores in this system, are there? Or it was here, or I think we saw all of these. Maybe not this one. No, we did. That's bloody awful luck, because our hull is in dreadful shape right now. Something I'm going to do. Actually, let's do this. We need to get that evasion up. I am torn right now. Maybe we go for one of these. Yeah, let's see if the store's on the other side. Shall we just call it here for this sector? And see if we have easy access to another... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, that's risky. Yes, we got some fuel. Did it anyway. Okay, that's quite a nice... There it is! Yeah, we can get this and go back out. Boom. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, for 150 we can pick up some cloak. That's not bad. We can also... Weapon pre-igniter. Oh, so weapons are made immediately available after an FTL jump. Yeah, good call on jumping to the exit to see if it's on the other side of it. This could be really good if we do get this breach going. Imagine having this to use straight away. Oh, that's massive. That is quite massive, actually. I still, personally, would prefer the hull missile. No, the breach would be really good because it does... What is the shield charge booster? Let's have a little look. I just kind of ignored that, didn't I? Boost the ship's shield charge recharge rate by 15%. That's nice, but I personally find I'd rather use the scrap for more evasion because it kind of counters missiles and the lasers themselves. And as you see, we're really starting to stack it now at 40%. So, no wonder. I'm still torn as to what to go for here. I like the pre-igniter. The only thing is, it's really good if you've got lots of very high timer weapons, which this breaching missile is, isn't it? So what we could actually do is take off the Iron Blast, start with the breach missile, and then switch over. Is also an option in the short term, isn't it? That could work. I like that. That could work. Okay. Wouldn't hurt though, because it is cumulative with shield class. It would, perhaps, but So we say no to the pre-igniter. It is massively expensive. I mean, the idea is I would sell this. Yeah. I think I could sell that and go for it. Something I need to do, though, first. And I don't think I can buy it now. But I needed to repair. There's no point in doing this. Keep the ion missile and... Oh, goodness me. Ads come up for me on my own stream. Keep eye on a missile, add laser as needed. Yeah? Yeah. Like this. Switch over. But we only need to get one more, don't we? How much would one more cost? How much would that give me? 32. I can't afford it now unless I saw... Yeah. Well, I've just screwed myself there, I guess. But I really needed to repair the hull. There's no point in even... yeah, there's no point in... picking this up if our hull was really low, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to keep the breach, because I think we can get that to work. It's really powerful. So, yeah, we'll do that. Bit more, we'll go for a... Yeah, we'll go for that, and we shall... Booster. Yeah. Yeah, alright, we'll get the booster, and maybe we can hold at 3 shield for now. Maybe I'll upgrade at one point as like a buffer. At some point, and then we'll work on some evasion. Perhaps get another drone going, because that's not too expensive, is it? And sell the whole missile. Yeah, good, cool. Sorry, there is a delay in the stream, isn't there? What I do and what you guys see. So I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. Just want to see if there is anything else I want to do. Could go for that. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Got subsystems as well. I don't really think we need to do anything there. I think I'd like to save up then for that last weapon slot. Take that to 90 and we can actually have all 3 weapons going. Alright, yep, that's the plan. Looks good to me. Alright, jump on to the next sector. This might be the only run we do actually today. Okay, rock controlled. I didn't plan on using this ship. This was not my plan at all. It's gone a lot better than I thought it would. Now you give me a store. We'll have a look. Also need reactor upgrades. Yes, that is true. You've got the breach missile, the halberd beam. Oh, that is good. But I don't think I can sell anything. Now what's on page 2? Through. No, there's nothing here really. We can swing around here to explore a bit more because we can see what these are. Go back this way. We do need the reactor upgrades, very true. Actually, where are we on that front? Let's go for one now. Cell laser for halberd beam. Halberd beam's great, but we wouldn't be able to run it. We need 9 power, and we'll never be able to get that. Definitely not. No, we'd have to sell either the ion blast or the breach if we want to use the halberd beam. And I agree with what you said earlier, because the number of missiles we have, we don't need to worry about it for the rest of the run. Plenty of missiles. Okay, I'm expecting some rock ships. There's one. Let's get into a fight. They've got cloaks. Who you think you are using those cloaks on me? Yeah. Go for this. This could be interesting. Right. Go, go, go. Bloody hell, that was bad luck. So, their halberd can't breach us. They do have ion blasters though. It's a heavy ion blaster, so it's going to be quite powerful actually. But I want to get that breach missile going here. Right, we're down to 2 shield, which is fine. What should we use this on? I think I'm going to need to wait for them to cloak again, because, yeah, I'm glad I didn't use it. Very glad I didn't use it. We also need to use another drone. Okay. Possibly on the cloak. Oh, it missed. Oh, that's... Right. Get rid of the damn shields, please. That's the problem with some of these weapons. They take forever to shoot. And then they... Ooh, that was good. Take forever to shoot. Then they miss anyway. Okay, that was good. Good hits. Right, we've got 3 layers of shields again. They have got nothing going on here. They do have a med bay, but it's... Ooh. Can we take on a bunch of rock dudes? I'm not too sure. Let's see what our boyos here do for now. The heavy laser. I'd like that on their weapons, please. Okay, fire doesn't affect rock boyos. Okay, hold up. Does it not affect them? Am I misremembering that? How about blasting their weapons? Yeah, we're... Oh, sorry, there's the delay, isn't there? We'll just take them out. Rock guys have 150 health. Oh, I wasn't using the laser there. There we go. Right, scrap should be rolling in here. That's pretty nice. A distress beacon. Better look over here then. We could go down to the surface to investigate. I need some help for him. I have a bad feeling. So sometimes you can lose crew, by the way, on these little excursions. So there's a man living alone in the cave. We're in a really sweet spot right now. I'm going to just leave it there. We're so close to the end here. I think I like the idea of swinging up and around the back here, although we could. We have time to go this way, actually. What would we explore more of? I don't even know if I can get there. Reactor upgrade. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go for 1 reactor upgrade. 6, 1, 2, 4. No. Start off with a breach, because if that works, combining that with the laser, getting this in on the shield could be really good. Doubling up on those, then we can go heavy laser. I think opening with a breach is quite a nice idea, actually. Got 4 power for that. Engines are running at full. 40% evasion is very respectable. We're gonna go this way. Decided. Okay, this works nice for us. They've got a bunch of little lasers and then a mini beam. Okay. Oh, hello, Augie. Welcome. Welcome to FTL. Your Chimpy13 YouTube video is going to be talking back at you. Alright, breach on weapons, ion on shields. Yeah, let's go with that. Good shout. The thing is, though, in an asteroid field, it might be better just to go all in on the shields because... No, they've got... Did you see that? They can run all of these weapons. Are you kidding me? Nah, yeah, you're right. We're going to breach on the shields here, on the weapons. This will shoot 5 times that laser. This will shoot 5 times. Oh, here we go. Did it miss? No, it hit. Okay, right. We both took hits here, so we kind of traded blows there. We have lost a little bit of, yeah, some of our stuff, but we've actually got the backup heavy laser here, so that's timed just about right. We need to keep you on shields. We're going to go ahead and give you some hand repairing. Back, let's bring everybody in there. Combat drones are doing their thing. The ion blaster's doing its thing. We're doing okay here. Everything's missing though. Their evasion's very high. It would be quite nice to get... These guys could hit the engines. I'd be quite happy. But as you can see, it's kind of going wrong there. Okay, that's nice. We've got a hit on their weapons. So that laser's not coming back anytime soon. As long as that laser doesn't come back, we'll be okay. Hector, get back to their sensors. I want to see what their situation is inside the ship. They've got an engine hit. Right, they're going to be slower. That's exactly what we want to hear. We're going to continue firing the heavy laser on the weapons. Yeah, rockmen are getting pelted by rocks. That they are. Keep the ion on the shields. I'm going to have that set to auto-fire. I think... Oh, we've lost a combat drone. I think it got hit by a rock. Right, that's it. We should overwhelm them. I do need to keep an eye on that. Oh, they've got a breach as well. That's it. We will not accept surrender. Sorry, guys. You've got quite a big ship there. I imagine it'll give me quite a lot of scrap. Oh, 64! Oh, very nice. Okay. Charlie, you two need to heal up. Good job. Good job. Okay. Right. Weapons. Back on weapons. Charlie the engine mantis. Alright, well, let's get out of here because we can't do any upgrades in an asteroid field. Alright. What have we got? Oh, yeah, the rock ships do tend to favour missiles. They definitely do. Another... I'm getting fed up of seeing that damn thing. Right, we'll go breach again. We will go double combat drones. Once we've used the breach, this strategy is definitely a good shout there, Rannick. Ready the missile silos? Oh, yes. But they'll probably hit our weapons knowing our luck, but at least we'll have the buffer now, which is really nice. Oh, they've got... Yeah. Oh, they just took out one of my combat drones, I think. Yeah. Did you see that? The laser hit one of these drones. Very annoying. Nothing I can do about that, though. Right, once we get that going... O2's gone. That is low priority. And our doors have gone. Again, that is very low priority. That's only an issue if... well, if you get fires, actually. That is kind of something. Can we get by... Yeah, we need the heavy laser. Go. That's much quicker. Get that second combat drone going. They're obsessed with shooting the O2. Probably get the ion blast over here as well. That's about to shoot. It's about to shoot. Oh, that was close. Oh, okay. Once again, we will not accept surrender because we'll probably get a better reward. Okay, very good. I would love to board them. Rockman, though, they're durable, aren't they? Very durable. Yes, Rannick, sorry, not Rannick, Augie, this game it's actually from 2012. It runs on like any computer, by the way. Seriously, if you've got a really cheap laptop or something, it will run on that. I had a laptop that modern day would have cost the equivalent of, I don't know, 20 quid. so good. Reactor upgrade, let's assess that. Like I say, I would rather get... I don't mind picking and choosing stuff where I place our power. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, what if we go this? All out on the weapons, yeah? Yeah. We've got everything, baby. Yeah, this is good. We'll leave it at that for now, because power we can just switch off O2 temporarily to do that. Oh, now you give me a store again. To be fair... Yeah, let's go this way around. We don't need the store, right? Actually, I kind of do. Just for some repairs and maybe a little bit of fuel. Make sure we see this through. Okay, advanced FTL navigation, so we can jump to any previously visited beacon. Automated reload, a cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. I can't buy that, though. I can't buy it. Oh, that's a shame. Should have waited. That would have actually been kind of nice. Gonna go for some repairs though, and a couple of fuel. That'll do. We'll hold on to a little drop of scrap. Barely any scrap there. Still only got 3 shields, but if we move that evasion up higher, and if the... Yeah, we can keep it at that. 3 shields is what we're going to keep it at because we have the shield booster. So that should help. I would like to get engines up 1 more though. You intercept chatter from an approaching rock ship. Weapons moving in to engage. Alright. Alright. Compensating much of the size of these weapons, aren't you? Oh, hey, Sam. I didn't see you there. I didn't see your comments. What's this space fighting game doing on the Railroad channel? Yes. We're going to build railroads in space. That's the plan. It's the new venture. That would be the 3rd century campaign. Was it 2nd century campaign is the Railroad Tycoon 2 one, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, I'm completely neglecting my duties here. We'll go with this. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. That was excellent. The breach missile on the weapons. The missile missed, I think. Nope. Yes, it did. It missed. 50% evasion, baby. Oh. Shields are gone. They're done. They're toast. They do have a med base, so we can't really go for that. I think I'm going to switch the heavy laser over here. No, I want heavy laser. Yeah, no, I want heavy laser on their weapons. No, we will not accept surrender. We are absolutely taking down everything here. Done. And being able to get the drones back, 60. Jeez, we're looking really good here. Is this our last sector? I think it might be. I think it might be. Alright. Intruders on board. What have we got? Oh! Got rock boys coming in here. Right, you guys on standby. Yeah, get on standby. I wish they could walk through here and I could beam them into space. That would be quite awesome. We're going to need medbay going. I think I might actually need to... Right, go, 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 go. Cool man, in you go. Alright, actually the Mantis... All of them can go now. In. You. Go. Other human in. Right. Anything we can do here, really. While we chew through their health. I'm not too sure. Oh, we've got solar flares as well. You git. Why would you do this? At least we've got doors working. Where'd it go? Hit. In the oxygen. Ironically. Doing this. You guys get over here. Sorry, one over here. You three. In you go. Right, lovely. Just a juggling act sometimes, this game, isn't it? How's the oxygen? It's losing integrity, but I think the fire will go first. Yes, lovely, right. Well, that was a bloody nuisance, wasn't it? Right, Yeos. By the way, because I started this mid-run, that's why there's random names at the moment. I've really not expected this run to go as well as it has. We did have a pretty nice setup after the first 2 sectors, which is why I've run this NG ship. We're still charging. Let's see how long we can let it charge for whilst I wait for... right, solar flare inbound. Let's go. Ooh, that is close. Alright, we're good. Yes, let's explore the asteroid field. Nothing of interest. Well, that was a nice waste of our time. The last stand! We've actually made it! Who'd have thought? 68 scrap. Okay, so you arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past the initial security, and the officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Explain your mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzil of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential encounter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy ship. We get some repairs, and we get some fuel. Wonderful. Pretty much reads like that almost every time. Okay, let's assess what's going on here. We have to take out this big boy ship right here. We can also... I think this is the quickest way to it. If the flagship sits on our base for 3 turns, I think it is, you lose, essentially. So for now, I'm going to keep moving. Okay, missiles I'm seeing, and lasers. Right. Deploy everything. Oh, we need to do that. Ion blast, usual routine. For now, that. Breach this. Lovely. We've got a really nice setup at the moment. Oi! What do you think you're doing? Cheeky buggers. Right then, that's the way you want to be. A lot of things missed there. Not too pleased about that. Getting through them. Right, they've shot there. Oh! Get out of there! I think it killed... yeah, I think it killed them. Okay, right, I'm going to bring oxygen off temporarily just to heal up. There we go, we got rid of their missile. Our missile did the job there. That was bloody close, though. They have a medbay, damn it. Everyone's got a medbay these days. We'll go whole laser over here. There we go. Lovely. Right. It's very messy, doesn't it, sometimes? Right, let's have the NG conduct some quick repairs. You can stay here. Nice variety crew we have here. Bring oxygen back. Let's wait for oxygen to come back a little bit in case we get off to a really shaky start. We'll wait for that to get to at least sort of 90%. I'm surprised we get all of our weapons going. It might be an idea. You do get stores, by the way, in this region. Sometimes. I think there's like 1. If we get another drone parts, that could be the sort of thing that puts us over the edge. Because right now it's touch and go. I'd have to send in these guys to take out some of the weapons on the flagship, which is fine, but I'd lose out on the evasion. I'm going to hold on to the scrap for now. I don't like using the repair, but it is the best way to cut through. So we're going to do it. We'll also get a few extra bits and bobs. Not that we need it, but there we go. Extra bits and bobs. Extra scrap. I'll take that. Bad Aim says, once did a full-on boarding run. Only used weapons to get shields down, then it was balls to the wall fighting. Was hectic, brutal, and fantastic. Yeah, boarding runs are really fun, actually, if you get lots of mantis on your squads. Anyway, is this it, then? I think this is. Okay, I'm going to go for more evasion. I'm going to use this scrap now. Do we want to upgrade a subsystem, maybe? I'm going to upgrade the pilot's chair. Because if this does get hit by a little laser, then and it's broken through the shields, our evasion will drop to 0. Also, whilst you're away from the helm, we still get some evasion. There we go. Is that the Ron Mantis? You are the Ron Mantis. You, get over here. Right. You're going to be part of the boarding crew. So I'm going to move you 2 over here. We only need 2. We can only fit 2 where we're going. You're on engines, 45% evasion. I think this is okay. It would be nice to use a bit more. Maybe we go for more reactor power. That will give us access to the... Yeah, we want more reactor power. We need that. Okay. That's it. This is it, guys. And there's no saves or anything like that. I tend to mess up these flagships really badly, but take a look at this behemoth. This is it, the Rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Yeah, that's it. Pause. It's got a bit of everything at the moment, so we're going to go combat drone. We're going to have to wait a second. And we're just going to have to hope that their missiles miss. They will fire a cluster of 3 missiles in one go. They've got a halberd beam, they've got 3 lasers, and then 3 ion pulses. Which is why more evasion, yeah, that is the way to go. 45% is quite good though. Right, taking out the missiles is a priority. So our boarding crew is going to jump in here. These rooms are isolated. They need to take out the crewmen, and then they're going to take out the weapon after they've taken out the crewmen. We just got to hope that we can survive long enough. Oh crap, I'm not even doing anything. What is wrong with me? Mind you, we wouldn't have had that going anyway. I'm so bad at this. Come on, right. Get the breach missiles going again. Alright, as for the hull laser, getting rid of those shields. Just get rid of the shields for now. Okay, they're still taking out the missiles. Come on. You can do it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, no. 3 more coming. 1 missed. 2 missed. No, he didn't miss. 1 did miss, though. Do we need doors? They are really useful. I'm going to prioritize shielding over weapons. Yeah. How are we looking here? Good. Okay, we can bring you back. Lovely. Take off a tiny bit of oxygen, go for a quick heal, because they're going to have to do that for every single weapon, essentially. Alright, I just need to keep pausing and playing and seeing how we get on. Right, you healed up? Ready to go. You're basically fine. Alright, what are we doing here anyway? Guys, you need to start hitting, seriously. The breach missile's ready to go. Is he about to go into cloak, though? What's the next one? The ion. Done! We got it. But we do still need to jump in there and take up the crewman. And we need to get our oxygen back. Oh. Okay. 1 bit at a time. Okay. Let's... Oh, I don't even know if you've got that. If they don't have the hull repaired, we won't be able to beam back in time. Hold on. Sorry, let me wait there. You get up here. Once he's repaired that, I can jump in. Has he repaired the hull? I can't tell. I think he has. Right, let's take you out. Okay, we're not going to get hit by any ion. That's good. Okay. Good. Bad aim. The kids are in bed. Well, that's a good feeling. Peace and quiet, except for me screaming and being terrified. Yes. Okay, breach missile. Ooh, that's actually timed okay. That's timed okay. We wait. We bring you back. We bring you back now. Once this brute comes out of cloak, we can bring him back. Wait for the cooldown. Okay. Breach missile on... It's more tempting to go for this. That's annoying me. But the shields... Let me just take out your damn shields. I'm fed up with your shields. Ah! Wow, missed all 3. Impressive. Okay. Not fully healed. Bring oxygen back online. Okay, I think it's... Is it safe to say we're safe? They fire 3 lasers and the halberd beam. If they time it right, they could break through us. Okay. Yeah, they keep... Cloak is annoying. They will lose the cloak after we take out the first stage. Yes, by the way, this is a 3-stage battle. Right, let's get rid of you. Come on, take them out. Ooh, I don't know if we took any damage there. I don't know if we weren't down to 1 shield or not. But after this, that's it. They cannot hurt us. I think next time around they get a boarding team. Oh! Thanks, Bad Aim. Welcome. You are now officially fodder. Here we go. Okay, missile on the 4th gun. Yes. Just to hurt the crewman, right? And then get rid of the halberd beam. No. The beam is now not going to hurt us. I'm going to go for the cloak. Okay. We've done everything here. Oh, this is... Yes, there we go. They won't cloak for a little bit now, which means we can continue to pummel them. Hopefully that's, you know, that'll work. Oh. Okay, I'm fine here. You're healed up. I really could use that one more reactor power, eh? Let's do this again. This seems to be working. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh! Guys, either it went through the outline of the ship before it cloaked, or it just hit like a 10% chance. One of those two things just happened. Okay, let's jump in. Gosh, this is dicey. Oh, no! Okay, everything, stop firing. He's only got two hull left. We need to sort of be cautious here. Very cautious. I think it's this side of the ship that breaks, but still, I can't risk that. Okay, that was close. Cannon fodder, feels like I'm back in the army. Do you feel like you're back home, eh? Oh dear. Okay guys, anytime now. Thank you. Alright, bring these back on. That was actually mighty close. Really too close. I think we can afford to take out all the engines right now. Okay. Alright, we've got everything where we want it. I think so. Go for the breach. Oh, thank you, Badin. It was very, very kind of you. Well, I have a lot of fun playing these videos, and getting you guys involved is always a blast. Right, that should do it. There we go. That's 1/3 of this thing down. Oh dear. 21 scrap. Okay, that gets us, I think, that little bit more reactor power. I am tempted, though. We've been balancing it fine, haven't we? We could give ourselves the crew teleporter buffer, oxygen buffer, one of those sorts of things, but I think we'll max out. Yeah, we're going to max this out. Okay, things are comfortable now. Ish. Oh, this is like as far as I've ever gotten, you know? I think stage 2 is as far as I've ever gotten on the flagship on normal difficulty. Okay. You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from a previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Yeah. Well, we have drones as well. Right, we can quickly jump in here, take out the missiles. That is the priority. We may have to survive one barrage. Oh. Ooh. Now you can take that out, whatever. I want the evasion right now in case that thing does fire. Because I think it is going to fire. Is it going to fire? Don't fire. What happened? Oh, that's okay. Right, you're now taking out our shields. Come on, take it out, guys. They got it! Okay. We're safe. Bring you back. Everybody, get involved. Go, go, go. Okay, power surge detected. We've got the breach as well. On the drones. Fire. Did it hit? Oh no, they've got their own... They've got their own drone, don't they? Damn it. Oh, there's a lot going on here, and I don't like it. We're going to need to keep you on shields, though. I need those shields up as much as possible. So they have just activated a stupid amount of shields. Which means Varnus here cannot go anywhere. Everybody else, however, needs to get over to the... Or at least Charlie back over here. You guys are still healthy and happy. What did we lose? Sensors. We lost sensors. Are there any fires on board? No. So you've got little fire icons in a room in case you can't see it, but I think we're okay. Teleporter's still down. It'll have to do. We've got shields back up. We just carry on as we are right now. We're down to just one shield there, which means the drones really should be getting through. Okay. Have you repaired the sensors yet? Nearly. We've got the teleporters back. Right, go, 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 go. Oh, there's another drone coming through. Whatever, we need to deal with these lasers. Basically, whatever. The breach missile. There is a small chance it will get through. We did hit that. Yes! Okay. Power surge detected, which means more drones are coming inbound. We are actually breaking through here. This is good. I'm just a bit worried about this thing over here. While we've got so many drones available, I can't move our shield boy over. We need as much evasion as possible. Maybe I can bring Charlie over. We do lose 10%. But as you see here, we're losing oxygen in the room. But we need to get rid of the drone. This is scary. Just get rid of those lasers. Okay, we're good. Come back. Get over here. Engie, get down here. You need to... Okay, good, good. There's no fires on board. We have taken a good bit of hull damage, but our shields are coming back. I think we're fine. We got it! Oh. Okay, it's all about healing up now. We've got a little bit of scrap and stuff. Can you guys get that done in time? Get out, get out, get out! Hector, down here. Okay, let's get some... Oh, I didn't realize you were in such bad shape. Let's get you over here. Let's get you in here. Actually, you need to heal up. You've done a bloody good job. Okay, guys, one more to get through, and that will be the first time I've ever gotten through FTL on medium difficulty. But I don't know if we can make it. It's so close. You're gonna repair over here. You're gonna go back up. No, you're gonna get into your position there. Hector, you're all about a good fight, aren't you? Get over here. Weapons are online. We've got drones if we want them. Ah, man. At this point, we could go for another subsystem, or we could... Not sure, actually. They can't use drones themselves now. They've just lost that side of their ship. I don't really know what's the best course of action, to be honest. Okay, Varnus, you're healed up. Everybody's good. We should use it, though. It'd be a waste not to. I'm going to put it in crew teleporter, in case our boys get stuck over there. At least we have a pip of, yeah, an extra buffer of damage there. I should have gone for repairs, potentially, actually. Okay, what's their thing here? They've got an overshield. That's their thing here. Oh, which means we're going to take some... Oops, no. Sorry. Permanently hit that. Okay. Got to rely on that evasion. They've also got boarding parties. Do you now? Can you come down this way? No, you're hell-bent on this room. Fine. Alright, rockets inbound. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. We can live with that. You guys need to die. They don't have much crew left, do they? They've sent in another one. I can't lose you. I can lose you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh no! And this is why I never complete this game. Shields... We'll have to make do without them. The Mantis is about to die, so you've got to go over here. You have to stay there. This Mantis is coming over. You're going down here. Ooh, 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 ooh. We can jump. Oh, there's no repairs. We've lost the option to repair anyway. Okay, hope for the best. 35% dodge chances isn't pretty, but everybody survived. Right, repair, 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 please. We need those breach missiles. We also need a boarding crew. ASAP. You two, get over here. Right. Go. Start working on those missiles, please. Everybody else can survive. Breach missiles. Hopefully we don't get hit. Oh my gosh, we're about to die. Repair up here. We need missiles back. Missiles are online. Repair oxygen. What do you do for a living? Charlie, you're healed. You're going to go back. You need the evasion desperately. Yes. Will do. Right, they're taking it down. Come on. Come on. Oh, they only shot one. They shot one missile and that was it. Get these boys back. Please miss. Okay, they didn't miss, but no more missiles. Okay. God, this is... You see how this game is phenomenal. It's so stressful, but it's such a good game. Okay, swing you guys over here. We'll be fine with holes in our ship. We've lost shield. We need shield back more than anything. We're about to breach there. Okay. Fire the breach missile there. It missed. Beautiful. How are we looking over here? Alright, they're losing evasion. Our drones are going to hit a little bit more often. Okay. Lasers over here. Oh my gosh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, we have to survive one more barrage. Just fire, fire, fire. Yes! Yes! Yes, we did! Oh my god. I did not think that would happen. Oh, it was a shame it wasn't you guys though. But we'll definitely do another run of this. We can maybe start a little run here and then we'll carry it on next time. But I can't believe it. Never done it on normal. Oh. Oh, that was stressful. Thank you very much for your input, though. Rannick, thank you very much for your input. That was very handy, encouraging me to hold on to that breach missile. That proved to be clutch. Absolutely clutch. Yeah, brilliant. There we go. Yeah, the NG ship is not one I at all planned on using. It's not my go-to. I was going to use the Red Tail as it's nicknamed, which is one of the B variant of the starting ship, which is really nice. A really nice little ship I tend to find. Very beginner-friendly, should I say. Very beginner-friendly. Okay. Right, there we go. Congratulations, you've defeated the Rebel flagship and ensured victory. Score 3,455, a new high score. Pretty well, should hope so. It's not my highest score, though. A bunch of easy victories from back in the day. There we go. By the way, have you ever tried Void War? No, I haven't tried Void War, actually. I have not. I shall have to look into that, then. I do like looking into other little games. Okay, main menu, don't want to quit. There we go. I am not going to end it here. We're going to start another run, and I would love to do this again sometime as a stream. This is a fun one to stream. Definitely finding. And the ship is going to be... nope, it's going to be this. The Red Tail. So this one is really beginner friendly, you'll find. It's got 4 basic lasers, which only use 1 power each. And you can basically clear the first 2 sectors pretty quickly with it. And then the idea is to just upgrade them to lasers that fire more often. That's the strategy. It's really simple. It's really basic. So that is probably what we're going to do here. We also start with 4 crewmen that we can customize as well. So who's going to be who? We have got a pilot here, a human pilot. We have got a human engineerman. And we have a Zoltan, who... I like the Zoltans. They're really good as crewmen. Very weak in combat, but they give you extra power and they make you partially immune to ion damage as well. And then I think it's fairly safe to say that this has got to be Red Sonja. Chris Phillips, the Mantis. Oh dear. This is obviously going to have to be Rebecca here, Red Sonja. Excellent. Engineer, I mean, are we talking... We're talking over here in the engines, yeah? Engineer, I suppose, that would be it. Rannick, that's going to be you. Yeah, I will... oh, here we go. Bad aim. You like FTL and Warhammer 40k and a love child. Ooh, that sounds quite good. I like the 40k universe. I was always partial to the Tau back in the day. I never really collected it myself, never had the money to, and now I don't have the space to. But yeah, I've always liked the IP, I guess you could say. So I will look into Void War, thank you. Okay, so sorry. You could go by Rannick or Headhunter? Gotta work some miracles, right? Yeah, 2 rights. Who else? Bad aim. You want to be involved, I'm sure. I quite like the idea of bad aim on the weapons, yes. Does that sound like the way to go, isn't it? Has to be. Bad aim as 1. Don't like that. There we go. Fantastic. And was there anybody else? Rannick works fine. Good. Augie? Perhaps Augie on... I can't have any more firepower, Captain. In that case, I think you're going to go on the shields then. No, you're going to be pilots. How's your driving skills, Augie? Captain Augie. There you go. There it is. So yes, the strategy, before we kick off, we just try and upgrade the lasers. So we change them from basic to essentially multi-fire lasers and upgrade the weapons as we go. We then want to upgrade our evasion, shields, and we want to get a crew teleporter. Essentially what we're doing here, but without the drones. Now, we may get drones at some point. You never know. We've also got a Mantis here, which is quite good for going for crew kills, potentially. Augie says his driving is bad. Okay, excellent. Wrong side of the road. Good thing there's no roads in space. So maybe you'll find it a bit easier. I'll suggest some missiles as well. Maybe. I do find staying religiously to the laser strategy is really good on this, but we'll see what the game throws at us, because if we're handed another good missile again, it might be worth doing. Especially mid-run once we've picked up a bunch of missiles. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We are playing, by the way, without the Advanced Edition. Advanced Edition content. There is additional, I guess, not weapon types. Well, there is kind of weapon types. There's like hacking and stuff that you can do. But we'll not do that this time. Keep it to vanilla. So, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey. Basically, do your things, and then there's little tips as you go throughout. So, beam weapons do damage to each room they go across. Damn it, Scott, I need more power. Yeah, we're going to need more reactor power. Although, speaking of reactor power, you can see down here, we get a free point of power thanks to our Zoltan. That is bad aim. Always giving us the power. We will get missiles, Chimpy. After all, it is me who is in charge of installing stuff on the ship. Damn it, this is Rannick's, I guess Rannick's ship, isn't it? Although Augie is the captain. We'll have to see, Right. Basic lasers a go. Let's jump. A store is utterly worthless this early in the run here. I think I'm better off probably just going up here, actually, and exploring from there. Yes, we will aid the Federation ship. So, the early fights are nice. You usually just get 1 shield. They do have missiles, though. Boo, that's going to hit us. So, I think we'll go all in on weapons. 3 and 4. There we go. More DACA. You're about to get a lot of DACA. Absolutely. All 4 of it. No. On the weapons, sorry. That was what I was meant to do. Because we don't want that missile firing. Possible. We can also give ourselves a bit more evasion. 20% isn't horrific at the start of the game there. Lovely, right. The missile hit Rannick in the face. Ow. Actually, I'm going to hold off on 1 laser so that we can keep the weapons out of action. So we'll put the rest on the shields, spread the love, and then that last one. There we go. And I think we'll just keep it like that. Yeah, there we go. How's that looking, guys? Pretty good. Rannick's back in action. We will put him in the med bay in a moment. There we go. Doesn't really matter where they go. Go everywhere. Just get it done. Ouch, but no more missiles for you. Yes. Contact the Federation ship. Scrap is obviously low at the start. Oh, here we go. Thank you for saving us. The ship is transporting Federation civilians on the run from the rebellion, and we don't have the equipment to fight ourselves. I don't have much to offer, but I can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Perhaps they can assist you more. That's a nice little thing to get early on here, actually. Okay, so heal you up. An auspicious start there. But I'll take losing 1 each time. In fact, every fight goes that way. Okay, we have our route. We're just going to head up to that quest marker. Seems like the best course of action. Oh no, early asteroid fields are deadly. Very deadly. Right, here's the plan. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Leave it there for now. We're going to hope that this time's of an asteroid hitting on their part. Nice miss there. That will train you guys up. I like that. and then go 3 and 4 on weapons. Okay, we will not accept... Ooh, we will not accept surrender. Probably should, but they've got no weapons, but we need to keep... Right, 3 and 1. Yes. Once they've all fired, and then top up the weapons. There we go. Beautiful. We executed that perfectly. Oh, those missiles actually were more valuable. I should have gone with that. I made the wrong call. That was a lot of missiles. They cost about 6 scrap a piece as well. My bad. My bad, guys. We'll slow down our approach here. Zigzag down, because we can get straight to the exit. Though, if I go down here, I might get... Do I even want to store at this stage of the game? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we'll jump through. We'll jump through. Okay, another battle. Good. Keep them coming. We can handle it. Right, let's let this build up, have a little look. 2 lasers, so they are going to hit us, unfortunately. I think I might go all in on the weapons right away here. They shouldn't have a whole lot of evasion. Oh, we can't. Oh, this is bad. They hit the doors, which means we cannot release the doors here. Gonna maintain the evasion here. This is bad, actually. As long as we've got weapons, we'll be fine. Oh, we lose one of our lasers, don't we? But I need the evasion. It's only 15% though. I don't need the evasion. What am I doing? Yeah, you get back on weapons. Get back on weapons. What's wrong with me? We took out their weapons. Ugh, amateur move. Did say, not the best at this game. Fire on the shields. And you can go there. Lovely. Right, that works nicely. 2, 3... 1. Yeah. Looks really good to me. So far. Maybe we'll go auto-fire, split them up. What am I doing? Getting the controls, that's what I'm doing. Okay, they're trying to power up. I think we've got this. Although actually, we can handle 1 laser, that's no problem. Okay, you can... Augie, get back there. Put in a little... I changed my mind. Everybody go for the weapons again. We just need to get through this and we'll be fine. Oh, we're good. Yep, we're good. Right, everybody. Yep, we're good. Just about. Chimpy, idea. Open the outside door in the neck and the one in the door compartment. Isolates the cockpit, but at least fire there wouldn't be a problem. I see what you're saying. So the idea... We do this so if a fire was to start, like this, essentially. We could even have it here so it prevents it from going all the way through. So, because if we have a fire here, we get hit here. The fires can spread, obviously, from room to room. So that's not a bad idea. Tell you what, let's give it a go. Give that a go. Right, you two. To the med bay. This is a problem, though, if you have no health. That could be quite bad, so... We'll leave it there for now. Heal up. And go from there. Rannick. You can go back now. Augie, over here. Very nice. I think we will try this. We will give that a go. Because we're always going to keep Augie there. Unless he's injured. It's the only time we're going to move him out of there. So, yeah. Right, we should get some nice loot here. Give me the spoils, please. Wonderful. And by the way, bad aim, that was some good shooting you had there. That last encounter. Really good shooting. Right, the feed is still kind of far back, so... We'll just sort of swing around the outside here. Want to get as many fights in as possible, though we've already had quite a few fights. Okay, over here in the conversation, it seems they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer your services. So there's probably going to be a quest marker on the next sector then. Which is good, so we can guarantee a fight. Get into a bit of a fight, eh? Alright, lovely. Now, one of the priorities in this game is getting to level 2 shields. That is like your first objective. So we're going to do that right now. Even if I have to sacrifice some engine power, this is worth doing. Because 1 shield barely cuts it. The 5% less evasion for a full layer of doubling your shields, essentially. Oh, distress beacons. Double distress. Yeah. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Let's go. Send a new crew to help control the crowds. We could lose a crewman. I'm not doing that because I named you guys. So no. You get attached to when you name things, don't you? Right, you have encountered a refugee ship drifting through space. It looks as if it was fleeing a rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone's on board. Don't make me do this. People die. I'm not doing it. No, we're going. I know, so much distress going on around us here. Okay. Ooh. We could get ourselves another crewman here. Attack the slaver scum. Indeed, we will. Okay, lovely. Now, getting that second shield has just made us invincible to this ship, because it's only got able to fire one laser, and then the mini beam would fire afterwards. So if we had one shield, it could take down the shields, and the mini beam will just tear through. But it can't breach us, so we win. We've already won this, so I'm pretty much just going to let them fire. And where'd they go? That's it, Augie with the Team Rocket reference there. Lovely. Oh, did we go down to 0 shields? I think we might have for a moment. Just get one on the... Oh, there we go. Yes, I'll take a Rockman. Hello, Mr. Rockman. Welcome aboard. Let's get you through here. They are very slow, as you can plainly see here. Heal you up. Scrap would have been nice, but early on, picking up crewmen is definitely more valuable. Okay, maybe you can head on down to sensors, I guess. At least we can see what's going on. I don't know where the teleporter room is. It's gonna be... might be that room. It could be one of the big rooms. I don't think so, though. I think one of the drones is. Okay. Pirate-controlled world or a Zoltan-controlled world? Both are valid. I quite like going against pirates. You never know what you're going to get. Zoltans we've seen a bunch this stream already, so I think maybe we'll go for pirates just to change it up a little bit. What's Rocky's skills? Nothing. He's just, well, I guess he wasn't actually trained, he was just enslaved, wasn't he? But he's quite good for combat. He's really good at, like, if somebody comes in, he's got 150 health, they're really good at fighting, so he will be valuable. Right, I'm going to go pirate-controlled sector. Let's continue on. Up this way. That way we see kind of what's about. Can we get from... we can't get from there to there, so that rules out over here, unfortunately. This is the key point. Okay. By the way, I'm going to probably end this stream at around 6 o'clock. In half an hour's time. Sorry, I forget people are from different parts of the world. Always do. I do that anytime I chat to Rannick, because I think he's an hour ahead. That he will, in true form, a Steiner fashion, will be our scouting rock. Yes, I like that. Yeah, that's it. We do need to get that crew teleporter going, because these two, Red Sonja and Zerimar, it'd be nice if we could rename them mid-run, wouldn't it? But hey. Okay, so the new crewman is a red shirt, you mean? Well, I suppose. Got the red shirt and the red glaive. Sell 5 missiles for 15 scrap. No, in case we do go missile. Yeah, make them all go boom, please. We can't really go this way because we'll get trapped. Okay. We'll never surrender one of our crew. We get ourselves another one here. Lovely, we can see what's in there. They've got a crew teleporter themselves. We might want to go for the pilot then, because we might be able to kill the pilot instead of actually... yeah, if we can... okay, the Rockman's about to transport over. This is a bit of a funny way to do it. Right, let's see where he goes. Up there. Please go to the med bay. That would be hilarious. Lovely. Right, you guys don't need oxygen, right? Lovely. That crewman just took a massive hit there, so he's going to be... we might be able to just take down the crewman by just focus firing on his little room. Okay, he's transported back. Before you guys start doing anything, let's bring oxygen back online. Oh, we're good. Well done. Well, good flying, Augie, and Rannick there, keeping power to the engines. Oh, that's funny. I kind of want to see if I can get the kill here, so... Right, let's see what happens. We got him. You're going to transport over? Oh no, you're going to go over here. Oh, that's a smart move. Wait, I still might be able to get him, though, if I time this just right. What are you doing, mate? Actually, I think we can just leave it. Watch. There's nothing they can do. If we get this just right, though, we might be able... Okay. Oh, we can choose another crewman. Demand the Mantis joins your crew, but release the rest. Demand the Rockman, but release the rest. The NG. We could get a little repair boy. Alright, guys. Gonna hold it to you. I'm gonna wait for you guys to see this. And you've got to tell me what you think we should go for. So, cast your vote. Cast your vote. I think there's a way I can do a little poll in this, actually. But I don't know how to do that. I'm using my phone to read the chat, you see. So I don't think it counts as me actually moderating the chat. I'd have to come out of the game, I think. But what do you guys think? We've got a Mantis. It means we could go all Mantis on the going in. I think we should go for the NG. Though double Rockman could be interesting if we use, like a firebomb. If we can pick up a firebomb, we can teleport the 2 Rockman over because, like I say, they're immune to fire. There's an argument there. The NG, though, for the repairs is quite nice. It's like having a little repair droid run around. Right, I vote NG, says Bad Aim. I've just seen that come through. If there's a second vote for an NG, then we're going to be going for that. So, what's it going to be? NJ sounds good. Between Rocky and Sonia, we got boarding covered. Yep. I think that's my line of thought as well. Alright, let's go for the NG. And we got some scrap and stuff. Beautiful. That is excellent. And away he speeds. Look at this. So nice to have a little repair boy. Heal up, because you're not a fighter. That can happen, by the way. They did have the fires on board. Alright, so. One argument is that we retrain. Is he actually good at anything? He's not good at anything. We could have him trained in shields and then have a floating defense of the Mantis. Or possibly we retrain our Rock Boy on the shields. I personally like the idea of a boarding crew. Or, oops, no, you go there. That's fine. You go to... Alright, change your plan. We're actually going to have him on the doors, and that way he can keep the doors shut so we can isolate boarding parties. There you go. Lovely. Right. Perfect. Oh, we need power to the engines. There we go. Yeah, excellent. That's really nice. This is turning out like to be a really good run at the start here. We do need to work on our weaponry, though. Certainly. Okay, you power up your weapons and move into engage. They've got rockets. You know what that means? All in on the weapons. And I'm temporarily going to say you guys don't need oxygen. Captain's orders. Blame Augie. Oh, the shields took a hit there. We don't actually need more than one shield if they've only got that fires once. We probably don't. Right. Anyway, they've lost that, so we're okay. Let's just keep firing on this. If doors are manned, we can close the outer doors. Yeah, we probably can altogether then. And he can just put out fires. Like I say, he's better at repairs, which also means he's better at putting out fires too. I think it comes under that. Think. Fire! Beautiful. That ain't just spray and pray is his strategy. And Red Sonia trying to get in with some repairs. Very nice. Probably heal up here. I'll get that second shield going. You'll be fine with 100. Alright. Yeah, take no liberties with this game. It's unforgiving. Absolutely. Lovely. Back on sensors. Back on shields. Okay. Okay, this has kind of raised something for me. We've only just started, really, this run. And I'm starting to think we should swap these two around because if the shields go down, we need someone who's good at repairing them. They're so vital. I think I'm going to do that. I hope you guys see my logic. Yes, if the O2 goes down, but we can do without O2 for a little bit, temporarily. We can also reassign the Rockman to do repairs. But these are critical components back here, and they're all clustered together. So if we've got our Lagardi over here, I was like, I don't know, Space Italian. That's what I'm thinking. Over here, he can come in and help with repairs. And I think these are vital systems, obviously. Yeah, that's the way to go. Ooh. We have access to data. So it's by a nearby sun. I don't like those battles, to be honest with you. And this one over here isn't by a nearby sun. If it was by an asteroid field, I'd be all over that. It's near the potential of the teleporter. Oh, do you know where the teleporter spawns, Radek? Is it one of these here? Because if it's here, boom. Boom, boom. That is beautiful. Do we want the extra evasion? I think I'm going to save up for... I don't know what I'm saving up for. Can we go this way around? We'd have to go through the sun. We're going to have to go through a sun anyway. Ugh. Yeah, let's do it. I reckon it is. Yeah, I think you're right. I reckon that is where the teleporter is. Oh. Oh, that's fine. We're prepared for this. You just chose the wrong room. And we're going to have to put out some fires, but that's what our NG's here for. This is easy. It's an intergalactic space wedgie heading at us at warp speed. Pretty much. Alright. Finish the fights. There we go. Shields down. That can go back on. We can jump in a moment. Alright, we will jump now. Oh, there is a ship here. Let's... Oh, I waited too long. I thought I had it paused. Okay, well, we might as well. We can handle this anyway. Like I say, he's proper good at putting out fires. Oh, and you're immune to them as well, aren't you? Right, guys. Get over here. That will spread probably in the room first. There we go. Oops. I do that by mistake sometimes. Right, over here. Should be fine. You can go back over there. You can stay there. Out you go. Okay, we're good. Right. Yeah, I feel better. We can handle a solar flare if we're not being attacked, you see. Right, you've got an ion blaster. Intriguing. Oh, they're also draining some of our power, but they're about to send in a little mantis boy. Where's that mantis boy going to go? Either way, I want 2 shield, and I think I am going to go all in, as always. I could go in on the teleporter, take out the mantis. Okay, I'm going to try a strategy here. I'm going to make sure you cannot take me out. Alright. You've gone for the wrong room, fella. Right, there we go. And then start on the pilot so that we do some damage to him. They haven't got a med bay, so you're dead. Well, this is beautiful. Yeah, we're actually going to be able to take out that engine. Remember, he's got lower health, I think. Yep. And also, rock ships, they have a 10% chance to deflect all damage, or whatever point of damage they get. Right, okay, you're good. Oxygen back, please. Yep, go through the room without oxygen. Sounds like a great idea. Yep, this is fine. Got him! There we go. With the pirate ship disabled, your engines come online again. You salvage what you can from their ship. Lovely, it just squeezes a little bit more out, you see. Good work, everybody. And good work hitting there as well, bad aim. Okay, I'm going to wait for the shields to come back, because we need those. I am going to think about where we can jump to. 15% evasion feels negligible, doesn't it? Also, if you guys have more chance to evade, you'll build up those skills quicker. So, Augie, you'll build up your piloting quicker if you actually do evade something. Right, what's this distress beacon going to be? I don't think it's going to be a decoy ship, because it probably would have come up with... No, maybe it is. Find decaying remains of a ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. Oh, it looks like a massive asteroid. Is it a direct collision course with the derelict ship? We either take the weapon and spare scrap or grab the stasis chamber. We're doing quite good for crew, but a weapon is a weapon and we get some scrap. Oh, that's rubbish. Does a healing burst affect enemies? So this is basically a missile weapon, technically. Self-teleporting healing unit that instantly heals all friendly crew in the room. Can use on your own ship. Maybe there's a place for that, but only if we upgrade the lasers. We cannot afford to lose a laser right now. Not that we would use this now anyway. I'll keep that in my back pocket for now. And we'll move on from there. You'd like to boost the reactor a bit? Oh, boost the reactor a bit, sorry, you mean. Oh, an anti-personnel drone. That's something we can sell. I don't think we're going to use that because we have pretty good anti-personnel creatures on board. Actually, speaking of which, heal you up a little bit. You need to be in fighting form, Red Sonja. There we go. There we go. I'm happy doing the little switches here because I'd rather invest in either level 3 shields, but weapons are a priority in the next system, so... Yeah. Yeah, we can sell anything we don't want. Finding anything is really good. An anti-ship beam drone. That is really good if you come across a... I don't really like beam drones, if I'm being honest. Is kind of what I'm trying to say here. Let's have a little look. They're good. Power required 2. Again, something else we can potentially sell. Oh, I see. Hello, Bad Aim. You should check out Genesis Alpha 1. Reminds me of FTL, but in first person. Unfortunately, the game loop can get a bit repetitive, and the planets could have been more developed, but a fun game to play from time to time. Alright. Genesis Alpha 1. I'll make a note of that. I just realised, like, this isn't one of my pre-recorded videos. I actually have to sort of just do that as I go. It's another joke. Oh, and it was Void. Oh, what was the other one? Sorry. Void something, wasn't it? I've actually written it down, shouldn't I? I mean, I can go through the chat, can't I? Lovely. There's more power to the engines means more evasion. Yeah, that's... We could upgrade the engines as well. We're going to see what the next sector holds, which is either a Zoltan homeworld or an NG homeworld. If we can get a crew teleporter, an NG would just... I mean, we would wreak havoc there. Zoltans, we can take down the lasers in quick succession. Yes, Augie, beam down. I'm sure there's nice planets for you to beam down to. Void War. See, I was going to say Void Conflict or something like that. I don't know which sector to go to here, really. We've seen lots of Zoltan. Let's go to an NG world. They can be a bit nasty on the drones, is the only thing. We'll see. You have arrived in NG space. Okay. No, the robot boys. Okay. Distress beacon here. I guess we'll power on there. We're going to have to... There's a little link through here. That is the only way through here, so we're going to have to go this way and then down. So I guess we'll kind of go more or less as quickly as possible. We get more crew, we can get more repair bots. Yeah, you never know, we could get ourselves another NG. Okay, hold them for instance. Try to shield them with yours. We got 15 scrap, but we took 4 damage, which basically negates that. That wasn't... I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that was worth it. Close to upgrading shields. Oh, another distress beacon. And cut down here. Let's go for it. Beast your Vulcan squinties at that driver. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings. Okay, guys. Do we think Bad Aim can dislodge the ship or destroy it by mistake? You fire a few volleys into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance. Bad Aim! Should have called you Good Aim after all. Oh, I have no fuel. That has crept up on me. See you, Augie. Thank you very much for joining me today. We had a really great time. I'll be ending this in about 15 minutes, I reckon. Good thing is we've got a store. We can buy a lot of fuel. I might go from here to here, then to there. We've got a good bit of scrap. So let's see what we can get. Okay. NGs everywhere. Drone control, crew teleporter. I need to buy all of this for now. What's on page 2? More stuff here. Nope. Automated reloader, cooldown between weapons is improved. That could be very useful. There are 2 stores, yeah. We're going to go to both of them. I don't want to pick up another crew. We're good. Once you hit 6, the return isn't worth the scrap, I personally find anyway. We don't have many drone parts. I would rather we wait and see if we can buy some weapons. What do you think? That feels like more of a priority to me. Drone control. It comes with a free defense drone. That would basically make enemy missiles useless. Which means we could slow down the evasion increase. Drone control, I'd say that way we have it as a backup. Yeah. Drone control is very useful, especially if we get it early on. Getting that defense drone, this kind of assures us a sort of safe passage. Requires drone part. We could also have defense drone. For now, shall I put... sorry, I don't know. I actually haven't ever... I don't think I've ever really fiddled around with this. There we go. Might as well put the beam drone there as well as an option. I mean, it's just more options, right? Isn't it? Keep in mind we don't have the drone arm. No, it is just a backup. You're right. Yeah. I don't think we're going to use the anti-personnel drone, so I'm going to sell that now. Sell for 17. Alright, let's see if we can pick up a weapon in this store here. We are going to pick up as much fuel as we can. Oh, Dakar. Now, there's no weapons here. Defense Mark II, that's not worth the power. That really isn't worth the power anyway. We are going to have to buy as much of this as possible. A little bit of repairs. Sell the heal beam. Yeah, I agree. Sell the heal beam. Alright. We really need one more laser though. Like, we need to upgrade one of those lasers to be something that fires twice. Or maybe replace one of the drones there. Because we're going to get into some fights. A third store! Might be selling that beam after all. Alright. Have you got any weapons for me? Reach and burst laser! That's exactly what we're looking for this run. Oh. Okay. Go away. Oh, no. We can sell one of these. Pick that up. That's it for now. Before I do that, it would be... Lovely. That gives us 4 laser steel. We need to upgrade our weapons, so we need 50 scrap for that. Don't worry, Bad Aim. You're gonna have even more Dakar. 5 lasers at a time. Perfect. And then we have the defensive drone. Excellent. Okay. Gosh, we've got a lot of work to do. The next few battles are going to be quite decisive because we need to upgrade our shields, we need to upgrade our weapons. What we need to do here. Is there anything else we need to do in this store? That's kind of cool. Breach bomb. I think this is it, though. If this came the other way around, I probably wouldn't have picked up that drone control. But that could be the thing that gets us through. So do we perhaps upgrade the power? We'll decide. Yeah. We can get that defense drone if we come across. I'm going to go for this. That way. We're going to need it anyway for the weapons there. Right. We'll go through these 3. We've gotten through this sector a little bit quick, which I don't like. I think we'll get through this sector and I think we'll leave the video there. Or the stream there, sorry. You see a number of NG space stations. Nothing really going on there. Okay. This has been the quietest sector I've ever had. Okay, you arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yes. Great, I was worried nobody would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts. I can't afford another carrier, but they will surely tip you generously. Okay, that's in the next sector. This has gone... It's been so quiet. Go looking for the rebel ship. Yes, good, okay. They have a teleporter, they have missiles, so you know what that means. They have a laser there. Okay, we will use the defense drone. And we've got all these lasers. We're going to have to wait for the burst laser there. Oh, hello. Rannick, you're being attacked. It's alright, Red Sonya's on her way. Dispatched security. Right, the burst laser's there. We can handle all of this. I would rather we take down some of that shield. Actually, I need to just do it like this. Nope, never mind. We really need to get rid of some of that shield. But look, this should be able to handle the drone easy. Very good. Right. Stay in engineering for now. Actually, just get back on the doors. I don't really see what else we do. Oops, I was supposed to... Because the time is a little bit different for these, you see. Ah, you guys keep missing. Bad aim, what happened? What's going on? Yes, yes, bad aim. I'm glad you liked the burst laser one. It is very good. Right, we're seeing shields go up. That's really nice. We'd really let that fire once first, and then... There we go, right. Made a start on it, but we need to do better. Okay. And... Right, there we go. Lovely. Right, that's down to 1. Very good. I think this was good use of a drone part. That's ended up actually saving this for us. Right, you might as well maintain that. Oh, there we go. There we go. You're toast, mate. You're toast. Where are you? Oh, you're going to the med bay. I don't think we're going to be able to get any crew kills this time. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Right, everybody, on the weapons, please, because the missiles can still slip through if you get the wrong angle. But there we go. I don't think that's worth it. We'll get more. There we go. That's a lot more scrap and more, yeah, more fuel. We need that damn fuel. Very good. Well done. Okay, let's actually get some heals in, shall we? There we go. The defense drone can come offline, actually. Oh, fantastic. Alright, good work there. Good work. Okay, where are we? End of the sector? No worries, bad aim. Just still sussing out the burst laser, weren't you? Alright, let's go on to the next sector, but we will leave it here. So we have to choose between 2 different roads. We've got a civilian sector this way. And then we've got a rebel-controlled sector. I think you get more stores in the civilian sector, but we're not exactly looking for stores right now. We need to get stuff running, so we need to get into some fights, get some scrap. So we're going to pop it here. We'll look at the map, and then we'll call it a day. You'll have to be very cautious in this sector. The rebels have full control and are no doubt looking for you. What have we got here? Distress up here. The quest beacon. Okay, I guess next time we're going to head up here. And then down, and then see what we can do. So there we go. Reactor core. Yes, you're right. Reactor would be quite good here. We really need to get this weapon going, though, don't we? If you think reactor core is the way to go, then we'll go for reactor next time. But for now, let's leave that here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I've had an absolute cracking time with this. Love this game, so much fun. And I will do another stream at some point of this. I'll try and give you a longer heads up on it, bigger heads up. We really need to get that extra laser going. You saw what happened the moment we get into 2 shields. There's no margin for error. And we might even be seeing 3 shields, possibly. But honestly, been a pleasure. And thank you again. Thank you for the subscription there, Bad Aim. That's fantastic. Welcome to the membership. That's wonderful. But yeah, I'll give you a longer heads up on when the next one's going to be. It might be in about maybe 2 weeks. We'll see. I was looking at doing 1 a month, but it would be nice to up that. To do a couple a month would be quite nice, actually. I've really enjoyed this, and it seems like you guys have as well. So I have to work out how to end this thing as well. Don't actually know how to end. Oh, there we go. Right, that's how I'll do it. So thank you very much. Enjoy your day or evening. And XCOM will be out tomorrow instead of today. Normally it'd be out 6 today, wouldn't it? Or in about 7 minutes. But it'll be out tomorrow, and it'll be out Monday as well. So you get a little back-to-back XCOM. Yeah, hence why I said reactor, keep the drone powered in a pinch. Yeah, that is true. But then I can just switch off the medbay and the O2. No, one of the engines, because they're probably not going to have many weapons yet. I think I'd switch off one of the engines. We need to get the weapons going. That is so much more important, I think. But we'll see. I don't know, we'll see. It can go one or the other. Both are valid strategies. Anyway, I am going to end it there, or else we'll be going around in circles. So guys,